Testing 1 2 1 2.
You've heard of the term situation shift. I've taken it and made it something different. The situation shifts that we find ourselves in have the power to cause us to shift our perspective, either for good or for bad. When we shift for good, we've taken accountability of what we've been through, how we've been hurt, unhealed trauma. That causes us to shift in consciousness. So situation shifts can be very beneficial, right? If you're learning. Most people do not enter a relationship to find out what's wrong with themselves. Most people are looking for relationships to bring ease and peace, but that is only half of the coin. You're a co-creator of this relationship experience you're currently in, and that's why a situation shift has a silver lining.
Don't be this guy. Raise your drive and libido. It's time to man up with X-Wolf. Boost your testosterone levels to help decrease your body fat percentage and increase lean muscle mass gains. Boost your stamina and blood flow for those tough workouts. And these workouts also. Go to xlabsubs.com to find out more. Don't be this guy. Raise your
What up, everybody? Zoe Williams in the building. Waiting for the crew to roll up. It's Monday. Whole new week. Everybody come in, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. You already know what it is. Subscribe, share, support. Let me just say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We crossed 70,000 subscribers. Finally, it took a year to get past 70. And I mean, we spent a year at 69,900 and something. That's crazy. That's crazy. What'd you say? Stuck on 60? What up? What up, people? Zoe Williams in the building. Look, support the black-owned businesses that we highlight here. You saw the commercial for X-Wolf. Please support the X-Wolf brand. Testosterone booster. Please support, support, support. Also, we've got Z-Moss. You can find the Z-Moss at cmossbusiness.com. Of course, your brother Zoe not only has capsules, but we also have the gel now. Please, 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 please. Support, 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 support. Again, Total Package Energy. You know the story. Total Package Energy, man. The energy shot. World famous energy shot. B12. Pea protein. Orange chicken. Dwight Johnson. Way to get the day started, man. Good looking, yo. Support, 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 support the whole movement, guys. Don't forget, where's that video I gave you? Hey, James Blank. Come on, man. Let's go. Let's get this thing started. Super chat. Who up in here like that, man? Damn. I love it. I appreciate it. This channel needs it. Sarah, do you have that video? That little bitty clip? I sent it to you last show. It's like a little animation that explains we only have 500 copies of The Shrouded Lighthouse left. I sent it to you last week. Only 500 copies of The Shrouded Lighthouse. Shrouded Lighthouse, man. We got 26 in a row. 5-star reviews on Amazon.com. People are reading it. People are sharing their thoughts and their opinions about it. And let me just say, man, I'm humbled. Because if I can help people, man, don't shit else matter. If people say, man, I read this book, man, and it sounded like you was talking to me, you know? Man. I'm just thankful, man. The Shrouded Lighthouse is really changing the game for a whole lot of people. I'm excited and I'm thankful that that's what's happening. Hey, only 500 copies left. The Shrouded Lighthouse. Hey, 2003. Let's get this party started. Empire Foundation. What up, what up, what up? Let's get these shout outs. Everybody, I'm going to shout you out myself, man. If I see it, I'm going to shout you out myself. Thank you so much. Hit the like button. We appreciate the Cashapp movement, the super chat movement that's happening right now. We appreciate. Oh, I just got a Shrouded Lighthouse order. Come on, man. That's what I'm talking about. D. White. Come on. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Main Sakri. Listen, I got to follow instructions on this one. Okay? I need you guys to follow instructions on this one. Okay? I'm going to read everything. The promo code and info is below for your listeners only. With every order of 2 items or more, they will receive a free gift pair of socks. All right? ZoWhat Summary. Success active. Available online sales channels. Buy 2 items, get 1 item free for everyone. Right? Active from today or last Thursday until February 10th. You guys are going to get that. Okay? Please follow Made Man Soccery on Facebook as well as Instagram. All right? Please, please, please support. When you go to the website to order the socks from Made Man Soccery, please understand they got a ZoWhat code. Right? That ZoWhat code lets them know you guys came from the show. This, like I said, man, this is a beautiful sister out of Dallas, Texas. Black-owned business, putting her thing together, man. And we promoted her a little while ago, back in the day. And, you know, we want to make sure that her business blows up. All of these businesses need to blow up. All right, this is Made Man Soccery. ZoWhat? ZoWhat, all caps. ZoWhat? My nigga, you got a new tooth, didn't you? Because it was hella confidence when you came in this motherfucker. Made Man Soccery. Listen, man. We be tricking off bread on all kinds of shit. Can we trick it off on black businesses? Made Man Soccery, that's a black business. Total Package Energy, that's a black business. X-Wolf, that's a black business. Z-Moss at cmossbusiness.com, that's a black business. The Shrouded Lighthouse, that's a black business. Huh? 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 I love black businesses, man. What about Beal Sauce? BealSauce.com. Schmuckatelli, Sergeant Fire, or Sergeant Sauce, and Gunny Fire. Black-owned business. Now, let me just say this. From what I've heard, and I've had it myself, but I like going off of what other people say because shit I like, a lot of other people don't like.
My Lord.
Hey, do y'all niggas like tapenade?
Hell yeah. Olives, nigga.
Them olives?
I love olives.
Yeah, motherfucker, yeah, nigga with the hummus.
Yeah, nigga.
The tapenade with the, see, a lot of motherfuckers be like, what kind of Mediterranean, European honky shit you on, nigga?
You mean like the black olives or the red ones or the...
Go ahead and complicate this shit. You about
The Kalamata
nigga,
olives.
we just said olives. That covered all of them.
No,
Kalamata?
it does not.
Wait, what are you talking
Have you
about?
tried a green olive?
Yeah.
Them
Those the
things-
Greek olives, yeah.
Nigga, is it an olive or what?
It's an olive, right?
Yeah, this is
So I said olives. You said it don't cover all olives. Well, olives cover olives.
Tamponade has an
This is-
assortment of olives in it.
Okay, it covers all the olives. Taste them and you'll be like,
Are you asking me if I've tasted different olives?
taste the different
Of
ones.
course. Everybody go to motherfucking Whole Foods. They got
Right,
Negro
yeah,
olives,
exactly,
they
yeah.
got purple olives, they got green olives. Come on, man. We done ate all that shit.
Right.
The one with the seeds, the one that's not. Okay.
Okay.
This nigga come in here. God.
Nigga, you done had alien olives.
Oh my God.
And what my point is, you said you don't. People have different taste buds. People have different.
No, I'm
things
just
that they like.
saying. I say that about Beal sauce because, you know, people, especially in the hot sauce game, you got motherfuckers who like Trappies, motherfuckers who like Red Rooster, motherfuckers who like Frank's. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers who like Crystal. We talking the different hot sauces. Motherfuckers who like Louisiana. You understand? I'm telling you, in my opinion, Beal sauce is right the fuck up there in the pantheon of hot sauces. And let me tell you why I say that. Because none of those other brands have a schmuckatelli, which is fucking hot sauce without heat. Can you just hot sauce flavor, my nigga, without heat?
The flavor.
That would just be sauce, not hot sauce.
You put that shit on some scrambled eggs with cheese.
That's holidays.
Nigga, let me tell you something. man.
Nigga
Let
days.
me say, this motherfucking hot sauce game is for fat people, man. This is for fat,
Why you say that?
fat professionals. Flavor? That's why niggas got fat. Because of flavor.
It's your attitude.
Let me tell you something, man. It's easy to become a Fatosaurus Rex
My Lord.
when flavor is involved.
It is.
You come into that kitchen like Godzilla. I'm telling you.
Food.
That shit is delicious.
Niggas done made a new name for it. Foodie.
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
I'm a foodie. Like, what?
Yeah.
And it's also a
Burger
surefire
burger.
way to make anybody's food taste good.
What'd you say?
It'll make anybody's food taste good. Some good hot sauce, some good condiments.
Anything, you can put
Oh, yeah.
that shit on. You see, they putting hot sauce on cauliflower now. And calling it buffalo nuggets.
Your buffalo.
Come on, Buffalo.
Those things
Vegan
are good. Have
Nigga,
you
that's
tried?
a cauliflower.
Have you had some of those?
I have.
Cauliflower wings.
See, I be fucking with y'all. I be eating good. Cause y'all niggas like to, you know what I'm saying? Let me just say this.
Not be eating good.
I do.
This nigga will eat one buffalo cauliflower to what? 8? What'd you have over there? Them peanut butter joints you had?
Let me tell you something. Hold on, nigga.
Nutter butters, nigga. The 8
This
nutter
is the
butters.
difference between me and the religious right of the motherfucking holier than thou vegan eaters.
Look,
These niggas is religious and they
no, he not.
listen.
Yes, they are.
This me.
Yes, they are.
Every now and again, nigga. Let me roll by a motherfucking grocery store, nigga, or a liquor store, and I see a cactus cooler.
No, nigga.
You don't get that?
Let me tell you something, nigga. That remind me of high school. I be like,
This high fructose corn syrup?
I don't give a fuck,
You
nigga.
should, nigga.
Let me see a motherfucking
Eating your
squirt.
bones away, nigga.
That's fine.
That's
Just
the worst
dissolving your
stuff too.
bones.
One of the worst things to have
Nigga,
is soda.
Did you drink cactus cooler, nigga?
I've
I
had
know
it.
you.
Yes.
It
yes,
ain't,
I've had
it ain't the same cactus cooler as
I've
we used to
had-
drink.
Did motherfuckers still taste the same?
No,
Now,
no,
I'm gonna
it
tell you
don't.
what
No,
don't
it
taste
don't.
the same. Let me tell you what don't taste the same.
Coca-Cola,
No, Cocoa still tastes the same.
high fructose, it don't taste
RC,
the same.
not RC, Pepsi still
Dr.
tastes the same.
Pepper?
Let me
Don't
tell
taste
you
the
what don't taste the same. There's a lot of shit out there that don't taste right. Captain Crunch, that bitch different. Don't taste the same. Motherfucking Apple Jacks, they didn't put some motherfucking
This hot- nigga, all
poison
of
in
it is
that.
high
That shit
fructose
different.
corn syrup. All of it don't taste the
Fruit
same.
Loops, them bitches is different. It's a lot of shit out there that's tasting weird. Nigga, have you tried some motherfucking Hawaiian Punch lately?
No, it will not. It will not be doing that.
They done fucked Hawaiian Punch up.
Nigga, I'm telling you, nigga.
Hawaiian Punch different.
It's
Nigga.
all
The fact
nigga.
that you saying that you still trying this stuff.
Why
is
the
one
fuck
of the
not?
things. I haven't had none of that shit.
Nigga, high fructose corn syrup is 200 times sweeter than sugar.
Listen, I got beautiful teeth.
200 times sweeter than
You
sugar.
ain't
nigga.
tried none of that shit. And you lose teeth.
What the fuck?
My teeth beautiful, nigga.
You ain't tried none of this. And
My teeth beautiful than a motherfucker, nigga.
That was because from before.
I need one of them shots.
You know that, right?
You got me a shot?
I got.
What's this?
That was from before. You know that. My tooth came out from when I was in my 20s, man.
Well,
And
what'd you do?
They just finally found out that I was infected from a long time ago.
What was it infected with?
I had a root
Perfect
canal.
teeth.
I had a root canal, and the root canal got infected where the blood is not coming through. And you're not supposed to get root canals because the
So-
blood got to flow.
Was it because you was eating something? Like, was it because
Candy, like candy,
I ate sweets and stuff back in the day.
so you got a
which is why he can tell
genetically fucked up
Tell you not to
slot?
be doing
Because
that.
listen, nigga, I've been fucking with candy since I was a kid. My dentist said my teeth
you.
perfect.
No.
She said, boy, your teeth are perfect. I said, are you flirting with me?
The dentist will
Don't
treat
listen
you
to
like
this
that,
nigga.
though. The dentist will treat you like that. If your teeth is good, they be like, oh man, your teeth is so great. And they want to just do something to you. But if the teeth is bad, they go talk on the side like, oh, his teeth is fucked up.
Man, look.
Motherfucker said my teeth was perfect.
He like, what conversation
Don't
you
listen to
in?
this nigga. They don't even allow high fructose corn syrup in other countries or GMO. Only here.
Don't
They-
act
for
like
niggas like
Kev.
this.
Don't
This nigga.
act like
For this
Kev.
nigga right here.
Don't act, nigga.
Go get a Coca-Cola from another country. It's gonna say real cane sugar.
That's all right.
High fructose corn syrup on it.
I'm sure if there's a Panda Express in
Let me tell you
China,
something.
it's
Let me tell you
still
something.
not
It tastes
GMO.
completely different than the one you get in
No,
America.
the food out here is totally
Kev,
different.
don't act like you didn't enjoy this shit before, nigga.
I did not. I was 300 pounds.
Of course he enjoyed it.
Did you miss it?
Did I miss what?
Like, what do you miss? Do you miss caramel corn, nigga?
Nigga, caramel corn is great, nigga. I ain't lying.
I will fuck some caramel
Caramel
corn up
corn
this
is off the
evening,
chain,
nigga.
It is off the chain. Don't get it twisted, nigga. It is great. I miss Reese's peanut butter cups the most.
Nigga, I had some of that this morning.
That's what I missed the most. This morning.
There's some in my cabinet. Reese's Pieces, Reese's peanut butter
Fucking
cups.
ridiculous, nigga. What are you doing?
Teeth are perfect.
Guts are rotting away from sugar.
Hey.
High fructose corn syrup.
It's delicious.
Nigga, put
All
that
I'm
shit
saying is every now and again,
Yep.
I will indulge. I'm not saying I do the shit every day, but every now and again.
Nigga, every time I'm with you and you go to the store, you always buy some fuckery.
That's called
Always.
that's called every now and again.
Every
now and again. Every
Because
time
we
I go to
ain't
the
we
store-
ain't around each other all the time.
Nigga, you have never not bought fuckery since I've been knowing you, nigga. And went to the store with you. I've been to the store with you on many occasions, Zo.
Okay.
Throughout our 30 years.
And what have I bought? Go ahead and reveal it, nigga. Tell the world what I've bought.
Nigga, you buy various fuckery foods, nigga.
And they're delicious.
Various fuckery foods, nigga. Fucking 5-hour energies and shit, nigga.
I stopped 5-hour energies a couple years ago.
Okay. What is that?
That's the
This
same.
right here.
The fuck is that,
Same
nigga?
thing.
This right
Hey,
here.
I stopped that other poison years ago, nigga. I switched to the new poison.
This right here is
Improved poison right here, nigga.
This right here is C4 energy.
C4, blow your guts up, nigga. Yeah, that's right.
The reason why I got C4
Blow your ass
is
off.
because Kev took all of the total package.
I did
Let
not.
me tell you something about
This nigga's
Kev.
full of shit right
This
now.
nigga's an Aries and the motherfucker
he's
greedy
full
as
of
hell.
shit.
I said,
No.
He said, hey, Zo, let me have some the total package energy. I said, oh yeah, it's some in
This
here.
nigga with the bullshit.
This, you know these type niggas right
It
here.
was 5 in there, and I gave 2 to who?
No. This how Kev do. This what Kev do right here. I'm gonna give you a perfect example.
Son got 2, I got 3.
This how Kev do. He was like, yeah, let me get some.
No, I didn't.
I said, well, God,
This nigga's
nigga.
so full of shit.
I said, you gonna take all the
full of
money.
shit.
This is what Kev do. Look, pass some of that shit on.
Nigga, you full of shit.
So when I'm out of total
You had one
package
of
energy,
these. You had one of these this morning, right?
huh?
You had one of these
Yeah.
orange chicken. No wonder why you're so hyped up.
No, this ain't the energy. This is orange chicken.
I know. Orange energy makes you get energy, homie.
Orange synergy.
Orange
energy.
Orange
That
chicken. Since we tried to name different words,
That
man.
nigga did say orange energy.
Take your time, baby.
He
Take
made
your time.
chicken and energy, and they met in the middle of the road. This nigga made a new baby.
I just gotta be honest, man.
Shinergy.
I just don't understand. Like,
Look,
after all these years you on radio, you just be fucking up words. I don't understand.
I celebrate
Like,
your
are you
progress.
nervous? Like, when you come in, you be like, this nigga finna fuck with me about this tooth.
Nigga. That is part of it, nigga.
Come on, man. You got orange synergy, nigga. I don't understand. We love that tooth, and we love you, brother.
Hell yeah.
You our brother.
it's all good. I have to name it other words and stuff because
No,
there's
nigga,
some
you just
censorship.
said synergy. Nigga.
Chicken and energy.
And I bet you see it in your head like that. Synergy.
This shit gonna work.
This right here, synergy is the champ.
Let me bust this
That's
open.
my new company,
Got
nigga.
the shirts in the car, nigga.
Orange synergy.
Working on this shit all weekend.
Orange energy.
Orange synergy. This is great.
Let's ride with it.
I love it. Hey, H-report.news, the HuriKane Report. Please support. That is our Al Jazeera. Our black Al Jazeera.
Hurry.
You know, a lot of people don't want to say black, so say FBA, say ADOS, say Moore. Say it all. Say it all. They Negro, soul brother number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nah, I don't see it.
The tooth strikes back.
What?
It's just people.
No.
What's that?
The tooth strikes back.
Nigga. Nigga, get the shirt.
Wow, this.
I told him to get the shirts
Get the
because
shirts.
what you shouldn't get from Hassan is stock advice.
My Lord, my Lord,
Oh,
my Lord.
oh no.
Oh shit.
Really?
Oh,
I can
shit.
give you
Wait,
some good
where is
information
it? Where
right
is it
now.
at? Where is it right now?
I can give you some good information.
I
that-
spent
Where is it right- Where is
$1,000
it right now?
Don't worry about
on
that.
some stock advice. You're like, just keep holding it.
Okay. So
That shit is like
In the
a
hole.
sandbag
so
with 8 holes
let
in
me
it.
tell you right now.
Help me.
AMC has been illegally shorted for a whole year, illegally, and it's all coming out right now. So, just wait.
Nigga.
It has
Just
been
wait
illegally
till all your
shorted.
money gone,
No.
and then buy the short.
You can, listen. Illegally. You can't really buy AMC because the float is owned by the retail investor on the float, and so when it comes to stock, you can't short a stock that's owned by the float. And the hedge funds has continued to do that, even though it's held majority by the float. Look up research that says all this stuff.
Look up who?
Research. I said that. I sent you some information on the
Do
research.
your own research. Learn
The stock.
fundamental analysis.
There's
Learn
no fundamentals
technical
when they're
analysis.
doing short and when
Learn-
they're shorting something. When they're
Learn
trying to make a
risk
short-
management. This is how you win 70% of the time. There's people who win 70% of the time in the stock market will tell you exactly what I'm telling
Hey,
you.
Kev, did you lose with him too?
No.
Nah.
You was like, fuck that, I ain't buying that shit.
I was in it before him. I told him about AMC, even though he keeps
So,
saying I did.
so you had,
He keeps saying
so
I
you
didn't.
the problem. You told this nigga he done
No,
told everybody.
He made a gang of money when I told him. This nigga flew.
And I'm
this
still
nigga-
not making a gang of
Yeah,
money.
he did. He made a grip.
You know what? I lost the gang of
What
money.
you talking about?
No, you only lose if you sell it. Don't sell.
He's right about that at this point.
Don't lose.
At this point-
At this point, he's right.
Don't-
You need to hold it.
You need to hold it.
At this point, he's absolutely right. Don't sell it. You gotta hold it.
You gotta hold
Yeah.
it. You only got a couple weeks. Couple more weeks.
He's
you'll
right.
be good.
You need to be holding it right now. Don't.
You've been
don't
saying a
trust
couple
it.
of weeks.
Well, it's the end of okay. Yeah, I've been
For a
saying
whole
that. You're
year.
right.
For a whole year.
Yeah, hold tight.
Hey, listen.
Hold tight, brother.
Hold on.
Next week, my nigga. Next week.
For a short squeeze to happen, you have to be holding for a year. I bought.
You didn't
AMC.
say that when I bought it.
Okay, so it's been January 26th is actually when I bought the AMC stock.
What you said was, better get it there.
I love how I went to the one screen. It went to the one camera.
That's what the nigga said. You better get it there.
Oh shit.
Then after we start losing money, listen. Hold on. Hold tight now.
Yeah. That's not like
You're right.
Just hold it. I said, hold it. This nigga gripping. The fuck? That's all
Grab it by
right.
the reins.
Then you know a nigga worried when he start texting you before you
Without
text
you-
him.
Hey nigga, look here, man. I know.
That motherfucker he start texting, sending me videos of, listen to what this man said.
I know you tripping over that, nigga. So listen up.
Watch this motherfucking
Check these
video.
videos out, nigga, so you can calm your ass down.
Cause soon as I see, oh shit, minus $137 today, this nigga get right on the, start texting videos. Be an old white man in a basement with water leaking behind him.
Y'all need to.
This is what you do. See, now what happened is, the government came in and then they did some things and some paperwork wasn't signed. But if you sell,
The government came in and the paperwork wasn't signed. Nigga, the paperwork wasn't signed. Look at it.
said,
As soon as they get that paperwork done.
I said,
Nigga,
fuck it.
that is
It's
funny as
just,
shit.
you know, I just gonna lose on that 1,000. It's all right.
Who's your broker?
Oh shit. Robin Hood?
Ameritrade.
Good burger. Okay, cool. You good.
Am I?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said, I'll take your word for it.
Because some of the brokers about to go out of business.
But they ain't.
No, because they're backed by
Now, if they go,
security.
I'm gonna come in here. If TD, if Ameritrade go out of
No, they insure like 150 million per client.
So I'm gonna get 150 million, or I'm gonna get 1,000.
No, they insure 150 million per client.
All right, cool.
You know.
All right, let's get to it. There's some fuck shit going on. Hey, can I get everybody to go buy those final copies of The Shrouded Lighthouse? We have less than 500 copies left. Can we all just go get them? I mean, motherfuckers is loving the book. I guess we just gotta sell them to the audience of the new TV show, The Situation Shift.
Yeah.
Oh, The Situation Shift.
So that means you're gonna get more books printed then?
You're gonna have to.
I might, or I might not.
He's gonna lose money if you don't.
Or I'll just turn it into an NFT.
Get them books printed up, nigga.
No, that's smart what he just said. He'll make more money.
He's gonna make way more money as
See, my homeboy A-Brit Atwater is in there talking about it. I'm gonna turn it into an NFT.
Yeah, it sounds you'll make more money.
If he has that type of clientele, if you're in that.
Oh, you mean these motherfuckers who fuck with me? Because they don't really fuck with me. I got to get a whole new
You
clientele.
got to get
It's
into
fine.
where they do that.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what he's saying. That's what I
I'm
got.
just saying they better get these books now before they become some different kind of heirloom type shit. But it's cool. I mean, you know, give it to your people first. People be like, "Fuck you, nigga." That's like Jesus folk.
Here we go.
Walking on water. What you
It's
doing,
like that's
nigga?
a regular nigga around us. That's the homie.
Right.
Many great things I do, but not at the crib.
Right. It's like,
Jesus, get your bitch ass in there
right,
and wash
nigga.
the dishes.
Right, nigga. What the fuck you doing, nigga?
Me? Who the fuck you think you are around here, nigga?
Jesus with a remote, nigga.
With a remote, Jesus.
Well, he says a prophet is not honored in his own town. That's what the words say.
What'd you say?
The Bible says that a prophet is not honored in his own town.
A prophet is not honored in his own town.
Yes.
I'm not a prophet, though.
I'm just saying.
Fuck that.
Right. There
You
you
know
go.
nothing to
Jesus.
say. I'm okay.
That's what Jesus said.
Where's the verse?
It's in there.
If you go back to the last half of the book.
Wait, aren't you the official Bible verse reader?
I can find it for you if you would like.
Could you find that verse and then we're going to get to our current events?
Alright, cool.
Because we got some fuck shit going on in the world.
Okay.
Well, entrepreneurs such as Kev, myself, of course, Timmy Tight Top. The IRS is tripping. Because them motherfuckers said, if you sell dope, you got to report this bitch to the IRS.
Huh?
They said, we don't give a fuck.
Isn't that illegal?
They said, we don't give a fuck if what you doing is illegal. That shit got to get reported to us. So if you make bread illegally, it must be reported to the IRS.
It does not, actually.
That's what they said.
That's what they said. There's no law that requires you to do that.
Sure, it doesn't.
Well, we'll get into that.
Yeah, don't.
We'll get into that, but I want to read the story first. We're pulling it up right now. To IRS. You know, I don't really type.
I found it, but okay.
IRS says stolen property and bribes must be reported as income.
We need a piece of that.
Did you steal a car in 2021? How about taking a bribe? If you did, the IRS says make sure you report it on your taxes. Those provisions...
Reported on your tax.
Yes, those provisions went viral Monday following a tweet alerting taxpayers to those somewhat surprising requirements to note the value of ill-gotten gains. And also Venmo, PayPal, and Zelle, which is a lot of entrepreneur work Listen, you get some bread over $600, must be reported. All transactions over $600 to your PayPal, to your Zelle, to your Venmo, to your Cashapp. They saying y'all niggas is getting rich. See, let me explain something to you. I told people a long time ago, this is why YouTube keeps changing its user agreement. Because they didn't recognize that in the early version of YouTube, that motherfuckers was straight up getting wealthy.
A little kid got fucking $7 million one year for
And
fucking playing with toys.
Yeah, and what they said was,
Yeah, he was like 6.
they was like, this shit could shift the paradigm. Now, mind you, redlining, banking, all that shit was designed to keep niggas in a certain space.
Yes.
This is why your motherfucking FICO score, your credit score, all that shit is determined by your zip code. So the internet ain't got no goddamn zip code. Nigga get on YouTube, start talking shit. Next thing you know, he got 80,000 followers. Niggas is
Yeah.
He said, hey.
Yep.
Ooh.
They sending commercials through his video. He's getting paid off. He's monetized.
Monetized, AdSense, Super Chat. They said, we done fucked around.
Yep. And may start making away for niggas.
And started making away. So, what they did was, the best way to do that is to police the culture. How do you police the culture? Well, if you're a thought leader in the culture, we police what you say.
I think if that's a platform like a church, it has to be like a 501c3. Like, you know what I'm saying? They shouldn't have to pay taxes on speaking on that platform. That's what I think. But
when motherfuckers start sending you cash apps, because a lot of people had their own products like Weed Juice
Right.
or the Shrouded Lighthouse or whatever, they like, hey, good looking. What you got cooking? We need that money, nigga. Gotta get that money, man. And that's how it works. They're not in it to make you rich. Boy, what would have happened if they really would have shut down OnlyFans?
Right.
Because let me tell you something. Horny, lonely, ashy dick niggas. Keep that OnlyFans popping.
Nigga. Somebody would have came up with another OnlyFans the next day.
Because a nigga will pay for virtual pussy before he pays for real wisdom.
oh, yeah.
You can't even fuck that bitch.
Nope.
It's virtual
Wait,
pussy. She clapping on the camera.
But what's the first rule of the universe? The Kabbalion.
The first law of the
first law of the Kabbalion.
What?
all is mind. Yeah.
So their mind is way more powerful than anything. If they up in here, they fantasizing, that shit is real.
Baby, this nigga. Pretty clapping.
Nigga, they can make anything they want happen up here, nigga.
Wow.
They control the whole environment, nigga. Hell yeah, that's
Pretty
much more
clap.
important to them.
Bitch, you better clap on my virtual laugh.
On my virtual laugh.
Virtual laugh.
laugh.
Nigga, what the fuck?
Nigga.
Shit crazy, man.
But this, again, if you guys are doing this is why you need to become a business. If you're not a business by now, you need to go become an LLC or a C Corp or something like that.
I would say a C Corp over a LLC.
Depends on what you're doing.
If you're trying to pay yourself, it's kind of difficult to pay yourself in the LLC format. It's easier to pay yourself in the C Corp format. Because remember, you got to pay two types of tax. You got to pay state, and you got to pay federal.
Right.
And at the federal level, it's illegal for an LLC, and you're the only person in your LLC, it's illegal for you to pay yourself. You can't mix the money. In the C Corp level, you can mix the money.
Well, no, you can give you can give yourself a salary if you're the only
I didn't
only
say you couldn't
member.
give yourself
if
a salary.
you're the only member. And
You'd
then,
have to keep it separate. Because ultimately, when you try to buy shit, they're going to say, what's your salary? And if your salary is lowered because you want to keep it lowered because you're the only motherfucker in the corporation or the LLC, right? Then they're going to judge you based on your salary and not the overall income of the LLC. So what it's easier to do that if you're a C Corp, because now you can say all the money comes through me. My salary plus what the C Corp is worth.
Right. They in an LLC they tax you on the private end as your personal personal taxes.
It's really a pass through.
They tax you on your personal taxes. But the thing is, all of that shit is illegal in the first place. All that shit is illegal in the first place. There is no law that requires you to pay taxes. The IRS is no different than FedEx or
Talk to me.
They're a Delaware corporation, and their actual name is the Internal Revenue Tax and Audit Service. And then they have another corporation that does the collection, a side corporation that does their collection. So unless you actually have a contract with this corporation, they have no business with you. They call it in the IRS book. They call you paying them voluntary compliance. That's literally what it's called.
Well, let
in
me
the
tell
tax,
you something about
the tax
America,
code.
Jack. It's America.
Yep.
If you don't voluntarily comply, nigga,
They can't do anything.
I'm coming to take your shit. Ask Red Fox.
Nigga, Red Fox, again, voluntary compliance.
Yep.
This niggas under contracts. All you niggas are under contracts. Again, but there is no law. So, again, go watch the movie Freedom to Fascism. America, Freedom to Fascism.
I watched that shit with you, nigga.
Watch that shit. That shit broke it down.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying what Kev said is wrong. I'm saying they gonna come to your house.
No, they're gonna
Say, nigga, get up off that couch.
They're not gonna come to your house. They're gonna send you some paperwork that says you're a summons. It's gonna be a court proceeding. And in that court proceeding, you ask them to show you the law that requires you to pay taxes, income tax. And they will not be able to do it.
But that don't mean it's over.
It doesn't mean, it doesn't mean it's over for who?
Listen, you know my cousin, the one who stole your paperwork.
Stealing paperwork.
This motherfucker Cam showed my cousin some shit, and Cam was like, listen here, nigga. This shit is designed for what I'm doing. I'm trying to help you create your own little...
Don't use it.
This motherfucker stole the shit and went to court with it.
Told him do not do that.
And you know what they did? They put my cousin in the nut house.
After I told him,
Well, he got a little nice little white jacket.
Wait. Why they put him in
Say what, nigga?
Because he didn't know what he was talking. He didn't know any of that. What was on the paperwork?
They had that paperwork from Cat. They said, say what? Bailiff. Bailiff, come scoop this nigga out.
This nigga. Huh?
Yeah.
That nigga was gone. Do you hear me? That nigga was gone.
Because he had no idea what was in the paperwork. He was submitting shit and had no idea. That's like you submitting some shit with Spanish on it. There's some Spanish on it, and they say, what this say? And you be like, I think it says tacos, 5% off tacos.
Bailiff.
That's exactly what that was.
Come get the nigga with the dreads.
So he was supposed to be thrown away. That was supposed to happen to him. Like I told him, don't do it. I did warn him.
When I tell you, that shit had me in tears.
I did warn him.
I said, Kev, what happened? He said, you know the nigga stole my shit. I said, hey, Kev, I'm sorry, nigga. I didn't know, nigga. My bad, Kev. I didn't know that we brought that kind of nigga into the circle. My nigga. He stole the shit, but now he gone.
Man, hey, that's how karma worked, because I told him not to do it. And karma smacked him when he did it. But though,
this right here.
there are thousands of people who don't pay taxes because you're not required to. Even in the movie, they show you a guy who wins a case. He wins the tax case. And basically his argument was, I'm not saying I won't pay taxes. He said, Your Honor, if you show me the law that requires me to pay taxes, I'll write a check right now. And they couldn't show it. They couldn't show it. And so the jury was like, shit, if he doesn't have to pay, if there's no law that requires him to pay taxes, we have to let him off. And he got off.
So Kev, do you pay taxes?
Yeah. Keep talking. We don't need to put my shit out here.
Oh, that's right. My bad. Because I pay taxes. And let me tell you, I pay taxes in the smallest increment I can. Say, how much I owe you? Okay, let's set up a payment plan. Say, how much can you pay a month?
I can only pay $2.
What about 37 cents?
Oh.
He said,
Okay.
I'm going to be paying for the next 62 years.
Right, and they don't care about that. That's what they want, because you're gonna be paying out so much more money. However, when you sign the W-2 and the 1099 and all that, that is you admitting that you owe the IRS money.
So you're saying
that you admitting to them as you
when you fill out this shit, you acquiesce or you submit to their jurisdiction.
Yes, the paper literally is you admitting to them that you owe them money. So of course they're gonna come for their money. If you tell me that you owe me money, I'm coming to get it.
So if you just keep making money like a dope dealer and you don't say nothing.
If you never filled out a W-2, they would never come for you. It's your admission that you owe them money.
Wait, hold on. So how do they get niggas on RICO?
On RICO?
On RICO.
Racketeering. That's a tax evasion.
But
how do you get niggas on RICO and tax evasion and all that shit?
But dude, at some point in time, most people fill out a W-2 at some point in time. You never fill out a W-2.
So let me ask you this. What the fuck is tax evasion?
It's, first of all, it's tax evasion and tax avoidance. And this is what I'm saying. There's so
Tell
much
us,
bullshit.
man.
So
That's
much
why I'm
bullshit.
asking.
So there's so much bullshit. If you're obligated, tax evasion is if you admitted to the IRS that you owe them money and
then
you
don't pay
them,
that's evasion.
That's evading.
Yep.
Tax avoidance is just, all right, I admit I owe you money, but I'm going to pay you Tuesday for this. You're doing the wimpy.
Ain't that the same shit?
No, because you'll slide some shit over here and you'll set some shit up. You'll move some shit around to where you'll find this law and there's a loophole over here and all that type of shit.
Somebody said, Kev, become a multimillionaire. You'll see what happens.
Nigga, you have
Them
no
niggas
idea.
will be right at your $1 million tent. Because Kev ain't going to live in the house. This nigga going to live in a biosphere dome or something.
Damn right. Earth shit. Damn right. I be living right in the earth shit. Let them knock on my fucking door. You better have the motherfucking law that requires me to pay taxes, nigga, or you ain't getting shit.
So then this shit gonna turn into, what was that shit down in Texas, Waco, Texas?
Oh, the David Koresh?
Nigga.
The Waco standoff?
Man, he coughing over here. What's up, man?
Nigga tried to do it on below the table and shit.
You all right over there, homie?
Your ass on the.
You all right?
Nigga, the IRS coming for your ass, nigga. Coming for you, nigga.
Kev, they gonna Waco you, nigga.
No, they not. Nigga, again, learn the law, niggas.
Kev will be like,
niggas who don't know the law, y'all will think anything and everything. Y'all pull up all kind of bullshit in your head. However, if you learn the law, you know that these niggas can't do that. You know, the IRS is no bigger than fucking KFC.
Somebody said Wheezy 19. Fuck y'all niggas.
Yeah, this nigga.
Wheezy 19.
But again, if KFC came to ask you for tax money, would you pay KFC? No. Why? Because KFC is not a government agency. Neither is the IRS.
You talking about Kentucky Fried Chicken?
Yes, nigga.
Okay.
But if you admitted to KFC that they owed you money, that you owed them money, then they would be legally.
Wait a minute.
They're
not a government agency?
No.
How do they get people to pay them money then?
Because you admit that you owe them money, nigga. You ain't even listening to what the fuck I said.
So
nigga.
the caveat is don't admit that you owe money.
Nigga.
Yep.
Exactly. Even when you fill out the W-2, fill it out exempt. You can go exempt. They'll allow you to go exempt 3 months out of the year at any point in the year. That's every year. But you can fill it out exempt And then if they try to come for you, then you could do the same thing as Homeboy did. Tell them to show you the law that requires you to pay income tax. They have to do that. If you say, all right, I'll pay it. Where's the law? They can't, there is none. They cannot pull one. A Supreme Court case called Eisner versus Macomber says that the IRS, so they'll try to tell you that it's written in the 16th Amendment that paying taxes. So in the Constitution, taxes are supposed to be apportioned, meaning it's supposed to be spread out evenly amongst the states. So any direct tax. So that's why they can't directly tax you. So then in the 16th Amendment, they said that they can do that. They can tax you, whatever. However, there's a Supreme Court case that says, or Eisner versus Macomber, that says the 16th Amendment didn't give the IRS any new taxing power, which means if they didn't have the power to tax you before the 16th Amendment, they don't have the power to tax you after. That's why no one can admit when you ask any damn politician, where's the law that requires me to pay taxes, they cannot show it to you. Not even the damn director of the fucking IRS can show it.
So this is why I antagonize Kev, because he has so much information for you to go research. But I just wanted to digress a second. I'm looking at the AMC.
Oh, shit.
Is it up or down?
It's down.
Oh, yeah, it's down.
No,
$20 today.
Is it? No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's $20. Yeah, it is.
Just want to say thanks.
Is it?
Hassan. You know, losing money with my brother is,
Wow.
you know, it's good.
It's
That's not down $20.
It's a journey. Yeah, it's down $20.
It's down. It's down right now.
You know,
It's like 20, 22.
Oh, you mean down to that? I thought you meant it went and fell $20. It took off $20 off the price. Oh, it fell off the
same
price.
shit, nigga. Good job, nigga.
No, not the same shit. No, nigga, if the price loses $20, I mean it's lost $20. It's only down to 20. That's a different thing. It's $20 is the price. That's a completely different thing. A stock losing $20 means it lost $20 off the price. If it lost $20, it would be $2. Do you see that? If AMC lost $20, it would only be $2. It didn't lose $20. It's down to $22. See the difference?
Help me see the shit, man, because I'm lost in my... I don't fuck with this now. I just...
If a stock is at $40, if it loses $20, it's down to $20. The stock is $20. If a stock is at $22 and you say it loses $20, that means the stock would be down to $2. However, what you mean is the stock is just down to $22. The price of the stock is $22.
This what the fuck I mean. Today, right here it says minus $21 or 3.28%. That's what's been lost today.
You lost $21. The stock didn't lose $21. You lost $21.
And that's what I'm mad about.
He lost $21.
Where my money? Hassan?
The stock didn't lose $21.
This is Hassan. Put that camera on, sir. Put that camera on me.
Gotcha.
Hold on.
Come on.
You better hold on at this point.
Hold
nigga.
on.
Seriously, you better hold on.
You
at this
gotta
point,
hold
nigga.
on.
Don't sell it,
It's all right.
nigga. Don't move it.
So here goes some other fuck shit that's going on in the world. New USDA guidance requires foods with GMO ingredients to be labeled as bioengineered.
Say that one more time.
They're not calling it GMO anymore. They're calling it bioengineered now. So new USDA guidance requires foods with GMO ingredients to be labeled
It sounds
bioengineered.
nicer.
Updated federal standards kicked in last weekend, but whether they'll bring more clarity to the shopping aisle is up for debate. Labels on some food products are changing thanks to a new guidance now in effect from the U.S. Department of Agriculture. Foods that had been labeled as containing genetically modified organisms, i.e. GMOs, will now be known as bioengineered or having been derived from bioengineering.
These bitch ass niggas.
Wow.
Let me just say, if niggas is still talking freedom, you crazy than a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Do you know how crazy you are if you just, nigga, I'm an American and I have my rights. And, listen.
Nigga, you're not crazy if you know your rights.
Just, you know how you take care. You know how girls always had them
Nigga,
little
because
cute
you're
ass
talking about
puppies?
me right now, nigga. We gonna battle right now if you talk that bullshit, nigga. Because I'll pull out 50 million laws that will free your ass. If you can pull out some laws that say that those negate that, then let's go, nigga. But don't be talking about niggas ain't free if you don't know the law, nigga. If you know the law,
hold on,
you
kid.
free.
Hold on, kid. Most people don't know the law.
Right.
It's made.
That's true.
So do we understand that or no?
No, we do.
So there are some motherfuckers that it's like a special class of niggas. Kevin's and what's the brother named Tariq Bey? It's like
Tariq,
it's like a special class of niggas that know the law that can certifiably say they're free.
Right.
Yep.
The average nigga. See, because sometimes Kev, I be like, where the fuck did Kev go? So we talking about the average nigga, Kevin. The average nigga is finna eat some bioengineered shit. Why? Because they put that bitch on the shelf.
But say they only eat organic.
Now look, that's no different than the Matrix. When Morpheus is walking Neo through that bitch, he goes, look, man, everybody in this motherfucker tied into the system.
Right.
Now, does that mean there isn't a special class of Zionites? They be like, nah, nigga, we live in Zion, nigga. We don't even know nothing about the Matrix life, nigga. I ain't got no plugs in me, right? So I'm not. Sometimes, Kev, you jump to the, nah, nigga, but hey, wait.
Well, you said, I don't care about how much you talking about
The
your freedom.
average nigga.
you say average. You said, I don't care how much you talking about your freedom.
The
you
average nigga
Okay.
don't know what you know, Kev.
Sure don't.
Now, is that fair? The average nigga ain't walking around with the Book of Boomy at the crib.
What, nigga?
The Book of Boomy.
Nigga, the Book of Boomy.
Most niggas don't know what the fuck the Book of Boomy is. Come on.
Nigga, absolutely not.
Come on, man.
They do not. They do not.
And you guys always talk smack about me being quiet.
What are you talking about?
If you guys know more information than me, then that's why I listen and learn, you know? That's the thing. You know.
Good way to include yourself.
I'm just saying, for the average motherfucker who thinks he's free,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
let me just say, do you shop at Walmart? Because just understand, this is how they do shit. They put shit in tiers. Walmart shopping is for a certain tier.
Yep.
But just because at the higher tier, say Whole Foods,
Right.
Gelson's, Erewhon, don't think that this type shit don't slip in there too. It just slips in at a different level or at a different rate. Nigga, if you can buy a G-string and a steak in the same store,
What are you talking about?
Walmart.
Yeah.
A what, nigga?
If you can buy some lingerie and a T-bone steak at the same place,
A
nigga.
G-string and a steak.
If I can buy a bra and a pork butt.
Nigga, that's funny as shit. A bra and a what?
A pork butt.
Pork butt.
They got you. You eating some fake shit, I'm telling you.
Hey, yep.
Now, what they like to do is to slowly and incrementally slip that shit into the higher levels, right? So Gelson's, Gelson's don't accept EBT, nigga.
Nope.
Okay.
Take your ass into Gelson's. They be like,
Yep.
But foodless.
Madonna is right down here buying some fucking some wine or some shit. Nigga, we not.
Foodless and get that all of
Bristol
it.
Farms.
Bristol Farms, my nigga.
Yeah.
That's one of the super high
Pavilions.
No, not Pavilions.
Pavilions are taken?
No,
Oh, they'll take
no,
it.
it ain't
Pavilions
on
is
Brisbane.
Ralph's, nigga. Just another name.
Yep. Seriously.
Ralph's is Kroger. Nigga.
Yeah.
So no. But like Bristol Farms is one. Erewhon.
Erewhon.
Listen, man. They control the food. If you don't control the food,
That's true.
Is
they
this still
feeding you.
Is this
If
still
they feeding you, and listen, look how I'm gonna go back to you, Sarah. But look
Oh,
how
yeah, I'm
crazy
sorry.
this is. Sweat equity. You busting your ass to make biosurvival tickets,
Right.
to buy food that they provide for you. They're feeding you. You're a baby to the system.
And you're not allowed to grow food either.
And they make it illegal, right?
It's illegal to grow food.
To grow your shit.
That's crazy.
Okay.
And then they're putting the alternatives out here. So like the impossible meat, that's become the biggest alternative meat. They got Beyond and Impossible, but Impossible is the biggest one, and that's Bill Gates. That's your boy Kill Bill. So
Kill Bill is on that shit, huh?
yeah, he owns it.
He like, look,
he's one of the
no,
biggest
I'm
investors.
saying he like, I'm gonna kill niggas.
Oh, dude, that nigga said, yo, we have 7 billion people on the planet, and I think we can get that down to about a certain number with vaccinations, and we're like, hey, what? Did you say get the number down? And nobody asked this nigga about that speech he said, where at a certain number, we can get that number down.
and you know what? They've been scrubbing the internet of that video.
Yes.
That specific one, because I saw it, and I've had a hard time finding it as well. They've been scrubbing the internet of that shit.
They don't
Because
want
me and
you-
Mo D was talking about it the other day, and I was like, nigga, the motherfucker said this shit.
Yes.
And he's following in the same footsteps as Ted Turner and
Yep.
all these guys who basically said the planet Earth is populated with animals.
Yeah.
And not just
Right.
talking about humans.
Right. Useless,
Running around.
Useless eaters.
I have a question, though.
Go ahead.
You have a lot of people that will consider that organic, though.
What?
What?
Like the bioengineered stuff. They will try to push it to people as organic.
Nah, they
I mean,
can't.
working in a
the
working at a
very
grocery
word
store.
engineered means they can't put it on there. So
Yeah, but
organic,
this-
the
but-
organic. When I went through my nutrition certification, you got to go through this. You got to take this whole FDA. You got to go through this whole shit.
They
about the
certify all
FDA.
type of shit over there.
So,
Don't give a fuck. Damn.
but to get an organic certification, that's the most strenuous shit you got to go through, because your shit has to be at least 95% organic to get the sticker, which is why a lot of people don't even go through it. So if you go through farmers markets out here, excuse me, you'll walk up to the vegetable thing and you'll say, "Is this organic?" They'll say, "No pesticide," because that's the technical way of saying, yeah, organic. But I didn't feel like going through that goddamn FDA bullshit and paying all that and going through the whole strenuous
But
shit.
is the impossible stuff, is that even organic?
No, that's in the lab. They make that shit in the lab.
Yeah, because I mean,
that's Franken
the
food.
consistency of it is so nasty. Like I don't even buy it, because when you pick it up, it's just
it's made from soy. It's made from soy. So
And
Impossible
men
is made
can't
from
fuck
soy.
with soy because
Women-
men
women-
start growing titties.
no.
Women-
Women,
women
women,
shouldn't
it's
Hey,
hard on
listen.
women.
Women
If
shouldn't
you
eat
a nigga that was raised just by your mama,
Here we go.
and then you have a diet just soy, you gonna be a super bitch ass.
Super bitch.
So you on an impossible diet or some shit, nigga.
said a
And you was just
super
raised
bitch ass
like,
nigga.
you gonna be a whole ass nigga off rip. I'm
Estrogen up. You gonna be
Oh.
estrogen out. Yeah. Impossible meat. Beyond Meat is pea protein, so that's actually better. It's made from peas.
God
But
damn.
Beyond Meat is soy. No, estrogen
Oh, you
up.
mean the same pea protein that Total Package Energy sells?
Right.
But see, I don't want black people to be like, when the black people took like scraps and stuff and made it into like a cuisine, I don't want them to be like soul food, bioengineered food. You know what I'm saying? Like, where we
Right.
take it and we make it like it edible for people to make it more marketable for black people to consume, because that's coming next.
let me just say, all soy products.
Don't fuck.
Don't fuck with that if you a man.
Even women, they're not supposed to have it. Because it imbalances them, it gives them fibroids.
Yeah,
And stuff. That's why a lot of women have
That's where they get
fibroids.
breast cancer. That's how they get
It's
breast cancer.
because of the soy. A lot of food has soy in it. And it's
Too
not-
much of that shit, man.
Takes them out balance.
That's what led to a lot of breast cancer. The soy
Niggas
filler.
nuts turn into ovaries.
Oh my god. What?
Like almonds have estrogen in it too.
Niggas' chest be moist right here at the nipples.
Yeah.
Just,
Young-
what the fuck happened?
Plastic. You're plastic.
You know, if your nipples work as a man, nigga, you got too much soy in your diet.
Just don't start having blood in your stool.
There's a chemical. There's a chemical that
They
they
got a
use.
period.
Hey, we just had a discussion on this shit the other day about how men can breastfeed and shit. But there's a chemical in plastic that actually mimics estrogen. That's why it's bad for you to drink a lot of shit out of plastic all the time.
Because it leaches.
Yeah. This
And they
is good
still make
shit.
everything with with plastic still.
Yeah,
Hey,
no.
but this is what y'all not understanding. These white people done gave y'all some plastic and soy fused seeds, and they done put all the real shit into a global vault
The seed vault.
in Norway.
Yep.
What?
Deep
Seed
inside a mountain on a remote island in Norway, halfway between mainland Norway and the North Pole, bitch, where Santa live, lies the global seed vault. Svalbard.
Yep.
Svalbard is where this bitch, that's the island, Svalbard. A motherfucking island with all of the world's seeds. Now, who put this shit together? Who has the authority to go all over the world and harvest all the original seeds from everybody?
Monsanto.
Okay. Crop diversity. All of the seeds for crop diversity.
That's supposed. So if there was a global catastrophe, like a meteorite hit and shit like that, then that would ensure that life could be.
Who gonna get the seeds first?
Nigga, who
You already know who's gonna get the seeds first.
Who you think?
So let's read it. It says right here,
they come
Crop
with
Trust. You can go see this shit yourself at croptrust.org. The need. Worldwide, more than 1,700 gene banks hold collections of food crops for safekeeping. Yet many of these are vulnerable, exposed not only to natural catastrophes and war, but also to avoidable disasters, such as a lack of funding or poor management. Something as mundane as poorly functioning freezers can ruin an entire collection. A loss of the crop of a crop variety is a irreversible experience, or it could be the extinction of a particular fucking food if you don't protect that seed. They're saying it can go out of existence or into extinction in the same way as a dinosaur or animal.
Right.
And they said the purpose. It was the recognition of the vulnerability of the world's gene banks that sparked the idea of establishing a global seed vault to serve as a backup storage facility. The purpose of the vault is to store duplicate backups of seed samples from the world's crop collection. Permafrost and thick rock ensure that the seed samples will remain frozen even without power. The vault is the ultimate insurance policy for the world's food supply, offering options for future generations to overcome the challenges of climate change and population growth. It will secure millions of seeds representing every important crop variety available in the world today. Sound like a good idea.
Y'all should start storing your own seeds.
Who the fuck is in control though?
Monsanto's up there. I know that. They're one of the main ones in there.
Monsanto, these motherfuckers done showed y'all niggas. What did they say in that Monsanto documentary? They said if their genetically modified seeds get blown off, and
then contaminate your actual organic seeds, then your property becomes Monsanto's property. And you have to kill off, and because in the video they showed in Canada, this dude who had a farm, he had an organic farm next to a Monsanto farm, and they would use that Ready Roundup, which is that you use on your weeds, and it's supposed to kill the crop. I mean the weed without killing the crop, but some of that stuff pollinated over to this dude's farm, and just out of the blue, some Monsanto representatives just went on his farm and got some samples just out of the blue one day for no reason. Like, why you on my fucking shit getting samples of my shit? But they did that and found out that this crop was genetically modified. It had the Monsanto.
So your crop now belongs to Monsanto, yes. i.e. Bill Gates.
Yes. They
just because their perverted genetically modified seed fucked your natural organic seed and had a mutant baby.
Yep. That man had to destroy all his seed.
That's a seed vault.
What?
Yep. He had to destroy
Look
all
at the
his
seed
seed.
vault, nigga. Mm-hmm. And don't think, niggas be like, hey man, this is the world seed vault, nigga. Where our seeds at? No, get your nigga ass out of here.
You ain't part of the world, nigga.
Not
a part of this world.
This is a crazy time we live in.
That is to absolutely ensure the elites exist after a catastrophe.
That's what I'm saying.
That is exactly what that's for.
The elites are saying, we gonna be okay.
Yep.
Because do the commoners have access to the caverns? Because the government, you separate the president and the vice president, and these motherfuckers got underground caverns, and regular niggas don't get to go to the cavern.
Not at all. You can see that if you go to Washington, D.C.
Let some shit happen. They be like, nigga with the baby stroller, this ain't for you.
Nigga with the baby stroller.
Nigga with the baby stroller. Y'all niggas go down to the subway.
Man, and they'll show you, if you go to D.C., there's all kind of connected tunnels and shit that connect all those buildings. All the Capitol buildings and Senate buildings and shit like that, because they don't want the senators and shit walking above ground. So, you can, the library of Congress and all of that. There's all kind of them tunnels. So if there's that, you know they got way more than that shit.
Uh-huh. Well, we heard. So look, Monsanto, they genetically modified shit, right?
Yep.
The food is not going to be GMOs, it's going to be bioengineered, right? We heard about motherfucking Bill Gates. Then he said, hey, I got a great idea. Let's dim the sun.
Yeah. Just block out the UV rays.
Yeah, I'm a software guy. That's where I started, with software. And then I recognized that we live in a simulation, so why can't I just simulate a reality?
Right.
Because I'm a software guy.
I'm just going to change all of it.
I'm going to change the world. It's kind of like a virtual reality software. And in this software, we dim the sun.
Right. This nigga saw Lawnmower Man and went crazy. Y'all remember that movie, The Lawnmower Man?
Like, what would you do if you saw Bill Gates? I would talk to him. I'd be like, hey, nigga, give me $200.
Give me $200.
Bill,
Security.
You got it, Bill.
Security.
Shit, man. Give me $100,000.
You seen the video of them dude pieing him in the face?
Oh, yeah. He be getting, hit in the face.
Oh, he be getting smacked.
Bill Gates' venture to spray dust into the atmosphere to block the sun. Now, the reason why I point this out is because China is on some fuck shit. Let me just say this. Going back to ancient Africa, did you know everything had to do with nature, the forces of nature? fire, water, earth, air. You know what I'm saying? That kind of shit, right? You look up ancient Chinese astrology. Not only are you an animal, but you're also an element.
Yes.
I am a motherfucking metal pig. Don't fuck with no metal whore, nigga. I got them tusks and they metal, nigga. I gore you to death.
I'm a water rat.
There's a water rat. So elements, right? Motherfucking elements that represented nature. Ancient Kemet, Geb, earth, Shu, sky, air. You understand? Black folk was always in tune with nature. White folk don't give a fuck about being in tune with nature.
Nope.
And then they fuck around and motivate other folk to do unnatural shit. China
That's Trump.
switched on an artificial sun that's 5 times hotter than the real one.
Huh?
They got a video of this shit, man.
Where the fuck is what? Send that shit to me.
Where the video,
Where's the
Sarah?
video at?
These motherfuckers turn on.
I got the video to it.
Please pull up the video.
Son, it's 2 million degrees. It's hotter than that. It's 5 times hotter than
It's
that.
5 times hotter than the sun, and they turned the bitch on from their skyline. Keep fucking with nature, see what happens. Nature got a way of saying, oh, you need to dick up your ass, don't you? Okay, here we go. This one, you ain't been fucked in a while. Is that what it is?
You need to dig up your ass.
Here we go. Nature has a way of fucking you over.
Yes, it does.
When you fuck nature over, it fucks you over.
Yep.
There is always a spiritual balance. Who told you, white people? Who told you, motherfuckers,
You go fucking with shit.
to go? You know, we need another sun over here with us. That's 5 times hotter than the sun we got. Well, what happens when the sun you got and the new sun, the heat combine and cook your dumb asses?
Right.
Now, you know you don't want to be black, even though you got black ancestry. Oh, you don't want to be black, but that sun gonna cook you motherfuckers.
Yep.
And you gonna be black as hell.
I'm wishing you had some melanin.
This shit crazy. Bobby just walked in. Bobby, we was talking about the food shortage and Monsanto and Bill Gates. I know you had something to say about that.
Mostly that whether the food is suitable for digestion and energy and vitality is becoming secondary to the fact that you got to get what you can get your hands on right now.
Ain't shit happening again.
Scarcity. Talk to us, Bobby.
And it's just time, man, that we really individualize this. I hear a lot of people say that it's overwhelming, and that is true. What is going on in our world right now, it can be overwhelming. But misery loves company, and so does success. So some of us realize that we have to become an army of one multiplied by the people that we have common interests with. And at this point, people like Adonijah become a focal point. I'm gonna go see him after this session today because we just got to spend time each and every day chipping away at this issue that threatens our well-being. All right, because Marvin told me a long time ago, he said, small strokes will fell a big oak. You just got to keep cutting.
There's a book coming out.
Just a book of euphemisms, nigga.
Bobby saying.
That shit'll be classic.
Come on, Uncle Bobby saying.
To answer your question, it's time to live with urgency and shed the weight. You know, everybody's not going to be able to go. Sorry.
Y'all have seriously start packing some seeds up, man. Storing seeds. You can buy this. You can buy seeds online. Just
Most
go
people don't
online.
eat fruit.
Organic seeds.
Most people don't even eat fruit.
Who cares? Buy seeds and pack them shits away. Put them in the refrigerator. Just do it. You don't even need to know why. Just buy seeds. They don't cost much at all. You go on to organicseeds.com or there's a lot of other different websites. Get you some seeds, pack that shit away.
Let's see this video of the fuck shit happening in the world.
Man, what you got in here, man?
It's a ginger shot.
Tastes like nitroglycerin. No, in a positive
Look at
way.
this shit here. What the fuck is this, Sarah?
Wait. What is this? This is a simulation.
She gonna get this video yanked. So that's not the video of the shit actually being turned on. We went to motherfucking school. We was at John Muir High or some shit. But okay. I just wanted you to show the video of that motherfucker turning on.
Oh, damn.
But that explained it in detail. Let me just say this. This is what entropy is. The longer an energy system goes on, the more this shit begins to break down. That's what entropy is. Now, how that applies, you can apply the same shit to karma, action. The ancient Hindu was like, nigga, too much action creates conflict. Or, in the case of entropy, confusion.
Too much shit going on.
Listen, we got a trash problem in China. Okay, let's make a sun to burn it up.
Yep. Let's make that's 10 times hotter than the sun to burn the shit up.
The fuck is you doing? You're doing too much because you're trying to create a solution for a problem with the same mind that created the goddamn problem.
They fucking.
I got a good idea. We need a giant sun-like incinerator. Fuck it.
What the fuck?
Okay.
And then
you throw shit out of balance, and fucking Godzilla come up out the ground, and you go, Yeah, nigga, because you created another son, dumbass.
Cause but they're mass produced. They want to mass produce them and give another motherfucker. Say make it more affordable for everybody else. So how many of these motherfuckers you gonna make?
I know we got a son that's 93 million miles away, but what if you had your own son?
that's the pitch. That's the infomercial.
Bobby, help us with this foolishness. You done seen the world change 1,000 times. Tell us, man.
Not this much.
He said not this much.
But you made a good point, and that is cause and effect. You know, people sometimes get caught up in what they imagine, and there's been some great advances in the history of the world as a result of that mindset, but you can go too far.
Yeah, buddy.
Because you're burning up stuff with a process that we don't know the consequences of. And sometimes you don't get to unring the bell.
Thank you.
And that's what we should be really concerned about, is that this thing was created so perfectly eons ago that any alterations has been catastrophic. So this one right here, oh my God, man, something that's a little sleepover,
This is crazy
man.
as hell.
Shit.
Listen, look it up. Don't believe a fucking thing I say. Look it up. There's something called fine-tuning. I talked about it in the Shrouded Lighthouse book. I talked about it in the Holographic Relationship book. Sometimes scientists say we live in a Goldilocks zone. Einstein called it the universal constant, right? There's some universal constants that are so motherfucking finely tuned that it infers, look at this shit here, look.
That's the video?
This is the video. Turn on the sun, nigga.
It turned night into day.
That's supposed to be nighttime right
Their
now?
launch is, it's completely dark. And they just made light.
They launched the shit
They
in the
launched
air?
it.
Wow.
That's a ball of plasma. They just launched in the fucking sky.
Yes.
What the fuck would they do to the ozone?
Yeah. Keep fucking up.
The fuck
That's
is that
what
gonna
Big
do to the
Mama
ozone?
would say. Keep fucking up.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that gonna do to the ozone? If it's fucking 10 times hotter than the goddamn sun?
Keep fucking up.
I don't think we really want to know,
Shit, keep it over there.
But
but we're gonna find out.
yes.
It's just a matter
So
of time.
again, the universal constants, right? Einstein talked about it. It's like it's several universal constants. And they're saying these motherfuckers are so fine-tuned that it infers a divine designer. Now, you know, scientists don't want to say God. They don't want to use the word God. Big Mama will use God. Divine designer or an intelligent designer. So everything, they got one constant that is so finely tuned, I think it has 121 zeros after it. That's how finely tuned it is. So this shit is finely tuned and y'all get to fuck with it. I remember when I was studying for Microsoft Certified Systems Engineer, and they talked about something inside of the Microsoft system that was called Active Directory and something called the registry. And what they said was, don't tinker around in this motherfucker unless you know what you're doing. Because this is like the DNA of the software. If you go tinkering around in that motherfucker and you delete something, the system might not operate properly. So we just finna decide to make a son. We finna go tinker inside the DNA of the universe and create another. Okay.
What happened to that fucking ball of plasma? I need to know what the fuck happened. They just
Right.
some shit in the sky. Like,
Let me
hey,
hear it this way
VN.
as we speak.
Right, you, what happened to that shit?
This shit
Does
crazy.
does it burn out? Man.
It gotta come back,
It's
it gotta
actually
come back
elemental.
down.
What goes up must come down.
Yeah.
Question
In
is,
some way.
In what form? You see?
That's fucking crazy. I need to know what the fuck that shit is. I need to know what the fuck that shit is.
Hey, this is happening right now. Somebody said, Bobby, you wasn't here. Somebody said aliens are on the way.
Well, they're probably already here. That's what makes them aliens, you know.
I think aliens are already here.
They don't wait on our permission.
Yeah, I think they're already here, but I think they're getting ready to reveal.
What?
Because they done known about aliens. Shit, they said JFK knew about aliens. They said motherfucking Reagan knew about aliens. Of course, Bush, first Bush, because that motherfucker was CIA before he was president. So all these motherfuckers knew. But I think it's starting to, it's going to be some kind of fucking event where they just say fuck it.
Power grab? What? I mean,
Right,
what,
this is young boy from Zeta Reticuli. This nigga gonna come out and have a news conference.
New sheriff in town.
He's gonna basically say, hey man, I've learned your language and we've been here for hundreds of thousands of years. Watch, some shit's about to come the fuck out.
Oh yeah.
The niggas were right.
Yeah.
You know, we started with the niggas first. What? Some shit about to come out.
It's coming. Dude, they're preparing you. They're slowly conditioning you for this shit.
Now, Bobby wasn't here when we talked about it last week.
The 24 theologians.
NASA got together 24 theologians, Bobby, to talk about how society would react to the revelation of aliens.
E.T. pops showed up on their front
And
step.
their conclusion was?
I don't
You
know.
know, motherfuckers is crazy. Humans? Bobby, you know humans crazy?
I mean, the group of theologians, what was their final
I
assessment?
don't know how we gonna tell these niggas.
Like, nigga, what you got? I ain't got nothing. What you got? Nothing.
If that alien don't look, walk, and sound like Jesus,
People gonna shit.
it's gonna be mayhem.
People gonna
But
shit.
not really, because if they aliens, that infers some form of superiority.
Nigga, we can't have a gray alien.
Who?
Agree.
I'm saying,
the big
a
ass
gray,
eye,
with the
dude.
big ass eye. If Jesus is a gray nigga, what Bishop Omer gonna do?
Right.
Sit his ass down some damn where.
But he been preaching this
and ask for some
bullshit.
mercy.
He been preaching this bullshit.
No, you gonna see the real Bishop. Yeah, start that shit again.
This nigga here.
Oh no, that shit just.
No, that happened last time I was here.
That ain't-
man.
that
You
ain't-
gassed up, man. What the hell?
We good.
Thank you, Sarah.
What is Sarah? But this is what I asked Bobby, because like I said, Bobby has experienced way more changes in society than we have. Bobby, at your age, if some motherfucking aliens came up, see, me, Kev, Timmy Tight Top, we done seen Star Wars, we done grew up with Star Trek and Dune and all types of spacey shit. So we might be, Bobby, you come from a different era. If some motherfucking aliens came out and said, all your religions, we set up all that shit. We them niggas in the Bible. And we here. And the government endorses it. How would you, I just want to process that shit.
That's a great question. It's a very timely one, because my first presupposition is this: if they are able to manifest themselves in my like boom, there it is, right?
Yeah.
First thing I want to do is say, hey man, I can't do what you just did. I can't just pop up. All right?
Hey man.
So
He gonna talk
Hey man,
Say man.
listen man. Say man.
Look here, young bro.
Look here, bro.
So all I want is some mercy. You know what I mean? Just tell me what's left, you know,
man.
that I can enjoy.
Bobby say, where the fuck am I supposed to be?
Tell me where I stand at. Over there.
Say,
Okay,
man.
there I go.
I mean, it's nothing I'm gonna be able to do about a superior force like that, but hope that it's a benevolent one. Wait a minute, what's going on?
hell?
here? Hey, that's your type.
I can't cough, man. Damn.
That's what I said. Say, man.
Let the law save me.
Bobby said, say, man, listen.
Say, man.
Now, honestly, man, what else could you
Say,
do?
man. Where I go? Where I stand?
Now,
If they ain't scorched the earth, you know, you might as well say, hey, man, is it going to get better or worse? What's up?
now what they say is the nearest alien civilization would be maybe 4 to 6 light year away. And they're saying them motherfuckers is 4 to 6 light years more advanced.
Yes. A
So-
light year is 180 some thousand.
It's a long way away.
Shit's crazy.
And what they're saying is our intelligence level to their intelligence level is like that of us to monkeys.
Like fucking caterpillars. Nigga. Like shit.
So when they come through, you think you capitulating to Whitey.
Yeah.
Bobby brought up an amazing fucking point. You better hope they benevolent.
Mm-hmm.
It's a wrap.
Because if they not benevolent, if they not, oh, our babies are growing up,
You're
oh,
going to have more in
humans,
common with monkeys than you are
nigga.
than aliens.
If they come through on some, you motherfucking pieces of shit, you done fucked up our den. This our den, nigga. You done fucked up the den.
What you gonna do?
If they see us in the same light, we see bed bugs.
But their consciousness is
Motherfucking human bed bugs. Ain't this a bitch? We got these motherfuckers. Shit.
But they in that when that Israeli defense minister, he came out and he spilled the beans about the Galactic Federation. He said the reason they wouldn't let us in is because our conscious level is so low. Our consciousness level is so low.
Nigga, fuck the Israeli nigga who said that. I just saw an episode of Wonder Woman, nigga. There was an alien on that motherfucker who said the same thing. Nigga had on silver suit and shit with the little.
He said an episode of Wonder Woman, nigga.
Oh, the old school Wonder Woman with Linda Carter, nigga.
Oh, nigga, what
That
you
nigga
say?
had a ship and everything, motherfucker. Nigga, that shit's on HBO Max, nigga. You better check that shit out. Nigga had on a silver suit,
Linda
nigga.
Carter, Wonder Woman, nigga.
Had a little necklace,
nigga. I'm about to
nigga.
go watch that today, nigga.
I heard something on the way over here that sparked a question. Has anybody done any definitive research on the effects of the pandemic on the average American and the average person in the world in terms of their anxiety levels and this kind of stuff?
Oh, you know that PTSD
PTSD
is running rampant. Anxiety, all that shit. Especially when it comes to the economic fallout. Because all this shit is tied together. Health and wealth are tied together in this whole pandemic story. First off, when we talk about products, you remember a motherfucking Snicker and a Payday back in the day? Looked different than one today.
Before they put the syrup in it.
No. The size of products have gotten smaller. You know what they call that? Shrinkflation.
Not
Price
totally
went up,
though,
the price
because
went up, the size
they
went
got
up.
Price
the
went
they got
up.
the big gulp and all that, you know.
They done changed shit.
But
Shit
now
is
he has,
different.
he has a point because the drinks went up in size.
Yeah,
but
the poison went up inside. You know.
Oh yeah, no, but we
They
talking
doubled
about,
up on
we
the
talking
poison.
about just specific products. Shrinkflation is a real motherfucking thing. So we're gonna make the product smaller, but we're gonna raise the price. Shrinkflation, that's happening. Then you couple that with the supply chain.
Right.
All that shit ain't coming in. That goes back to the food shortage and food scarcity. Now, what motherfuckers refuse to put in the news is that goddamn water shortage.
Yeah, buddy.
That's the shit that's really gonna start wars.
Oh, absolutely.
The fight for water. Governments is gonna start doing some Nino Brown shit and taking over other countries. Like, hey, bitch, you got water.
But today
Some
with
shit's about to happen.
You're right, but today they have technology called an atmospheric water creator. If you buy one of those, it's not even
Nigga, show me the atmospheric water creator, nigga.
Type in, go to Google atmospheric water cooler. I was in a fucking hotel. They had one in there.
Is that the shit the black man made?
No, he made it. Yeah, he made a super huge one.
Yeah,
he made a super. But they have one of the coolers. I was in the gym at Stanford. I was in the Stanford gym. They had the motherfucker in the gym. I was like, oh shit! It was just water coming made out of the atmosphere. It goes through. So it cools the air down or in the room, and it sends it through this pipe that's ice chill, so that it freezes as ice, and then
so it's
condensation. Yeah,
condensation.
So then it goes through 4 filters, and so it goes through 4 filters an hour. That shit was incredible.
How long
literally
ago
water
was
from
that?
the atmosphere. Huh?
How long ago was that experience?
Somebody said I wouldn't want to drink that.
That was in 2009.
Oh.
I saw one at the Whole Life Expo. That's where I first heard about it, at the Whole Life Expo that they have out here at the Hilton, the airport Hilton. I saw that in 2007. So that's how long the technology been out. Wow. So you can get one right now.
I mean, they're making it rain in Dubai. So.
They got it on Amazon. You can buy it on Amazon. It's like it's $1,200 on Amazon. I was about to buy one, and I was like, I ain't had nowhere to put it in my house. But I was about to buy one.
Somebody said, so it's powered by humidity.
Yeah.
Somebody said I wouldn't want to drink that. Yes, you would. That's how the fucking water cycle happens naturally on Earth anyway.
And it goes through 4 filters every hour.
You just wouldn't want to get the humidity from your underarm, nigga. Niggas be seeing shit wrong. Like you talk about the whole world.
Air water. I ain't drinking no air water. Where you think air water come from?
All I know is, ever since 2011, shit has sped up in terms of global events.
Come on.
Before 2000, well, let me go back even before 2011. Let's go back to 1999, Y2K. Y2K kicked off the global event shit. Before then, shit was just easy selling. Niggas was enjoying Thanksgiving and New Year's, and motherfuckers was just living and enjoying. And 2000 came, hey bitch, this computer's gonna kill everybody, nigga. If that clock
hits you up.
And then after that, it seemed like event after event after event. We just started seeing so much shit, it just accelerated.
That's when 9/11 happened right after that.
9/11, and I'm gonna tell you right now, the next thing, my nigga, is aliens.
It's gonna be, absolutely.
I welcome them.
Oh yeah.
Cause I need, maybe they can straighten out my bank problem, man. Cause I can't even get in my account without all kind of shit going on.
I need it. Hey, alien, give me some of that technology.
This is what I don't like. White people, when alien comes, when they come, don't infuse racism, because they already did.
What do you mean?
Wait a minute, I don't quite understand when you say when they come.
They're here. They've been here.
If I'm comprehending this concept of aliens, it ain't gonna be no discussion about shit.
You know what I'm saying? White people love throwing racism on top of shit.
Man, I'm telling you, just my perception of what we're talking about right now in terms of aliens, it ain't gonna be no debating shit.
Well, they got a lot of shit out there, like the Octorians.
Oh yeah, the Aldebaran.
The Ashtar Command. Anshar of the Ashtar. Just a gang of white aliens.
Yeah, the Caucasoid aliens.
Oh, well, wait a minute.
See, they didn't already honkified the aliens.
Yep.
They ain't the ones I'm looking for.
Huh?
Now, I'm telling you, they done honkified the aliens.
The aliens has already got a race already? They white?
Well, that's one of them. Because if you listen there, because they'll tell you, oh yeah, there's these tall whites, and there's these, and there's those, and all kind of, there's a different. The dude, the Canadian defense minister who went in front of his government and broke down the same thing, the Galactic Federation. So these are 2 defense ministers of 2 different countries, Canada and Israel. Both went in public and said, yeah, nigga, there's a Galactic Federation. None of these niggas is crazy, widely respected in their fields. And both of them said, yeah, there's a Galactic Federation with a bunch of aliens, there's some tall whites, There's some that look like they're Nordic. There's some these. There's some grays. There's some motherfuckers.
So now, Thor.
Thor alien.
Thor motherfucking alien.
You funny. You look. You funny, nigga.
Man.
You funny as shit.
See, I'm gonna need a primer for all of this shit y'all talking about.
I'm just saying, they talking about this alien shit. Now just keep in mind, they've always shied away from saying black people built the pyramids.
Oh yeah.
But they got a whole fucking TV show called Ancient Aliens.
Yes.
Where they say aliens built the motherfucking pyramids. Now, white folk infuse racism in everything. They say, oh, Socrates or whoever the motherfucking Greek philosopher, Plato, Aristotle, one of the motherfuckers had a manuscript from ancient Egypt that mentioned, I think it was Socrates, that mentioned Atlantis.
Right.
So how the fuck Atlantis become European? Every time Socrates and them said Atlantis, nigga, Atlantis is African. Because where did your philosophers get the shit from?
Thank you.
Well, we got the shit
From
Kemet. Okay, so some niggas said Atlantis
Right.
exists. That's all they done Europeanized aliens. Then, listen, you know they tell all these stories in the fucking comic books.
Yes. Yes.
In the DC history, right, they talk about Hawkman.
Oh yeah.
And Hawkman is supposed to be Thanagarian, comes from another planet. Him and his woman came down here and civilized Egypt.
Yep.
And that's why these motherfuckers got the wings and shit.
Man.
These niggas is Egyptian. But they white, but everybody around them in Egypt is niggas.
Right. In that movie, what was it? The Gods of Egypt?
They will tell your
All of them
story and
Caucasian.
cast themselves in the roles.
All were Caucasian except Thoth, who was played by your boy Black Panther.
Oh yeah,
What's his name?
He was played by Thor?
Yeah, he
Chadwick
played.
Boseman.
Chadwick Boseman played Thoth. Thoth was the,
nigga Thoth or Thoth?
Thoth.
Nigga said Thoth.
No, I didn't. I said Thoth, nigga. With a-
Help me,
with a
nigga.
TH. You said Thoth.
Say the nigga name right. Thoth or Thoth?
Thoth, nigga. Some say Thoth.
Thoth?
Some say Thoth.
I'm still trying to figure out how to spell Thanagarian.
It ain't real. It's just a fucking Bobby. It ain't real. It's just some shit white people made
That sound like
up
some sweet
because
name.
they like to attribute an alien origin
Yes.
to some black creation.
Well,
They don't want to say black people.
Niggas created it.
I'm trying to manage transportation, going from point A to point B without feeling the need to have a pistol, at the ready. Because folks is just driving like maniacs. I mean, this is a constant thing that at the end of the day, the anxiety builds up, man. And you be like, man, I just hope I don't snap, man. 'Cause everybody is just little white women honking their horn and giving you the finger and all this kind of stuff, man. It's
But
kind
you
of
right, Bobby.
It's kind of
You
wild
right.
out here, man.
You saw what was going on over the holiday season. Motherfuckers was getting robbed. And
Oh man, woo!
the haves and the have-nots, that shit is starting to really
Boy,
get to a space.
man. Shit.
And when you throw in the food about to get scarce and the water about to get scarce,
We're gonna find out what Darwin really meant.
niggas gonna be jacking for niggas for pee.
Yeah.
Nigga, piss in this bottle, nigga.
Nigga for pee.
And that's why staying in shape is important, man, because folks they got to make some decisions about who they gonna try to take something from,
Yeah.
And if you walk around wilding and can't even hardly breathe, man, they gonna easy pickings. Easy pickings.
Yeah.
We in the Hunger Games in a minute.
Yes, sir.
Well, they had to do it. You know they had to do it, and I'm gonna tell you why.
When you say
had to do
they,
it.
who
The
are we
powers
talking
that
about?
be.
Well, I think we need to try to pull some curtains down when it comes to this power that be thing. We really
start showing faces.
we gave
They was
other
Ghislaine
beings.
Maxwell was gonna do it till they fucking say, "Hey, hold up, bitch, retrial."
Shit, Trump was about to do it. They had to shut that nigga up. Like, hey, keep fucking up, nigga.
Yep.
But see, that's the thing about it, though, man. My best bet is that we just have to be more willful. Segments of the population that have been, really getting their ass kicked lately need to realize why they're getting their ass kicked. They're preoccupied with things they can't control. Because whatever white folk do, that's what white folks do.
Right. No,
Now,
I agree with that, Bobby.
If you don't counter with
Yes.
something, then you're going to keep getting clocked out.
They ain't
But
gonna do what they do.
But niggas keep looking the one answer in the face that could clear up a lot of shit, which is working together. They keep looking that shit in the face like that ain't the answer.
Well, it's not in that form because they've heard it, but they ain't actually seen it.
Right.
And what we've done over the last 20 years is keep, chipping away at the notion that somebody gonna come to get us.
No, ain't nobody coming.
And at some point, it does have an impact because last time I saw T-Top, it was at the last place I thought it was seen. I didn't even know he knew Dr. Russell.
Did this nigga call you T-Top?
That's close enough, man.
Sure, that's it. Man, it's all good, man.
Last time I saw T-Top. Like this nigga's a Corvette.
See, when you get older,
T-Top.
See, when you get older, you take shortcuts.
I love it. I love it. Last time I saw T-Top.
T-Top. What's up? Hey, we pulling that one. We pulling that one. T-Top.
T-Top, nigga.
That's your name now.
Bobby done named you.
Bobby named you, nigga. T-Top.
T-Top.
Bobby breaking ankles. Bobby breaking ankles.
T-Top. Ladies and gentlemen, T-Top has just entered the building.
That's our best bet. We use the phrase controlling the narrative, and to some degree, you just do that in modification, man. And through your example, man, because we've been sitting in this semicircle for a number of years.
Yeah.
And quite frankly, the only reason to do it is if there's some benefit.
Right.
You see, and it's not always monetarily, but socially, because most people have got a point where they don't listen to enough of this food. They scared of people, man. They be like,
Yeah. Yeah.
double mask,
they
and all this
flinch
kind of
when you
shit,
walk by
man.
and
I'm
shit.
like, God damn, man. Y'all done really went for this bullshit.
Yeah, seriously.
No, for real.
Yeah.
Serious.
And the funny thing is, that 6 foot distance shit is some bullshit. It's some shit they got from TV.
You wonder where
It's
they
not
come up
even
with
real.
6.
It's
Where
not
they come
even
up with
real.
6 feet?
It's not real.
If you're an inch off,
The virus stops at the virus stops here at 5. It don't go that extra. He's like, oh shit, I can't go 6.
First of all, everybody
talking
knows.
about?
Everybody knows that it's crazy that you can go into a restaurant. People have no mask on eating food,
Right.
but you gotta have a mask on when you enter the shit. Like, so it's saying that when you
But then you take the mask off.
Right.
No,
When you sit down to eat.
But I put it back on, walk to the bathroom.
It's yeah.
Go to the bathroom.
I mean, this got to
Say.
be a test. It's got to be a test drive. Let's
ridiculous.
see how far we can
fuck
take
with
these people.
How stupid are these niggas and how far will they go? But they like, what the fuck is going on in this motherfucker? Niggas, they yanking on shit. Yeah,
How
that's
about the married
exact.
couples where one of them get in and the other one don't, but they sleep together still? That's people like that.
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah, I've heard that.
Hey, listen, you gonna keep your job, you gonna keep me, bitch.
Because
Fuck you, nigga. The job paid the bill.
Because I just flew back from Tennessee by way of Charlotte, North Carolina, because they just fucked up this airline thing just as much as anything else.
You don't gotta be vaccinated to get on the plane, right?
Not yet. They working on it.
It's coming.
But now they running into all kind of problem because
They running with problems.
folks is just saying, wait a minute. I ain't had a chance to really buy into this. And they're influential, like these unions, the airline unions, and the support staff for these different aspects of travel. It's getting more and more convoluted every day because the story is beginning to crumble, man, because they like, okay, get jabbed, get double jabbed, get triple jab.
Triple jab.
Right, and there's some people who begin to say, well,
Double
wait a
jab.
minute, when is this going to actually lower my stress level?
Right.
Because
It ain't gonna never lower your stress level now.
now what I mean by that is that's what it was supposed to do, give you the assurance
Right.
that, oh, I'm jabbed up. I'm good to go.
No,
I can
you
take the
remember how
mask
they-
off. Now they
remember
said,
how they
no,
was-
put the mask back on.
Remember what I was doing last year? With the same shit you talking about. Remember what they was doing last year? If you jabbed up, you can come to the game.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
And you
And
don't have to wear no mask. You can sit
Right,
next
right,
to
right,
people.
right.
Then, after that happened, all the jabbies
Jabberwock- the
all the
Jabberwockies.
Jabberwockies started getting sick.
Well, you know, it's even more ridiculous. I was at the game last night. Shout out to Blake Ahern. He's an assistant coach for the Memphis Grizzlies. So my old Memphis ties kicked in, and I was able to get to the game last night. And everything we're talking about was in play. You gotta wear a mask. You gotta show your identification, all that kind of stuff to get in the building. And then, okay, they still selling shit. All right. So that means you gotta take the mask off to consume the shit that they selling you. It's like, wait a minute, y'all can't have this both ways.
Shit like on a plane.
Yeah,
You wear the mask
right,
until you're eating.
right,
Then you take the mask off.
right. That's all it take right there
Then you put it back on.
to
After
contaminate the whole plane.
But that's not the
If
airline.
that's the case.
The airline would actually say they don't want people to wear masks because they have a new filtration system that kills the 99% of the shit that's in the air. That shit is better than you wearing a mask. So they're like, but the Fed is like, no, they have to portray this bullshit. So they want people to be seen in masks. So, but the airline, we don't need that because
Wait a
we
minute.
put in a filter.
Do they really have that shit?
Yeah.
Yep. That's
Oh,
always been a fact.
They've always been a fact. So they like, nigga, why do we need to do that when our air system is fucking the greatest shit in the universe and it's way better than a fucking mask? They like, well, we need the people to see. We need motherfuckers to be seen in masks.
Sure, put that camera on me now.
And it goes back to the economic motivations because they done turned that into a great industry, you know, just manufacturing masks.
That's right.
Wait a minute.
You know.
Hold on. Kev, there's a filtration system
On the airplane.
On the airplane.
on the airplane.
So why'd you have to look at yourself to say that, man?
But niggas be
Is he becoming
violently
narcissistic up in this
sick.
mug, man? Goddamn.
I'm just saying, niggas be getting violent. I'm just saying, motherfuckers be getting violently sick and have gotten violently sick on the goddamn airplane.
But they don't know if it's from the plane. It could have been from the airport. It could have been from the airport. They saw, dude, they're talking, they broke down that whole filtration system that they got on the planes. So it kills 99% of the shit that's in the air. It's 20 times better than a mask. The mask doesn't even work. This dude had a mask on. This dude has a channel. He's a doctor, and he had a mask on. He tried all these different masks, and so he had a vapor. So he's like, look, if this can't hold out a particle of vapor, how the fuck, which is bigger? he said, so which is bigger than.
I did see that.
And this motherfucker blew. All kind of smoke came out every mask he put on. No matter what he put on, it came out of every single one.
So Kev, let me ask then. Does the filtration system on the plane work better than the mask?
It's supposed to be like one of the filtration systems they have in the, you know, in those labs and shit that clean the air.
Somebody said it's a HEPA filter.
That shit is, man, dude, they was talking about that shit. And so they were going back and forth with the government because the government came in and said, yo, we need you guys to start wearing masks again. They were like, why? They was battling. They were like, why do we need to do that?
Here's my question. Would you worship Jesus if you found out he was an alien?
What?
An alien comes and says, hey man, we wrote all those stories. We know you're humans and you're simple and you need stories.
You know you're human and you're simple with these stories?
You need stories.
You need stories to understand shit.
Like motherfucking Cinderella, nigga. You need stories. Shrek. If an alien came, now let me ask you this. For black people, if you found out that your alien origins are from white aliens, would you feel some kind of way?
Wait, say that again? Say that question again? Say that again, nigga. Please say that again.
For black people, if you found out
Joe Biden is in the picture
that your alien origins came from white aliens, would you feel some kind of way?
How would you feel? I definitely.
Hey.
I want to know the answer to that. Shit.
That would be strange, right?
Man.
Somebody said I would kill myself.
He said I would kill. He said I'm eating everything right now.
Hey, I got a public service now.
Funny.
Go ahead.
Whatever T-Top done put in that thing, man, I'm telling you, it ran through me like Sherman went through Atlanta, man.
Wait, Bobby, it ran through you like what?
Like Sherman ran through Atlanta. Where's, Civil War.
Okay.
Civil War. He bum rushed Atlanta.
Bobby, your book better come out this year, man. Nothing else you but this book. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, I ain't lying. It went right in and came right out, bro.
Well, that's the herbs. It's working.
What'd you give Bobby, nigga?
A ginger shot. Did it do the same thing to you?
It didn't do that to me.
So, Bobby
No,
needs
that's
some
when you start
cleansing.
shitting on yourself.
Bobby,
I went to the bathroom.
Bobby needed some cleansing.
This is why I love Bobby. You see, this is what y'all don't understand about Bobby. Bobby, if you allow him to be who the fuck he is, everything is gonna be golden with Bobby. Bobby just came here and told us he took a shit.
Pretty much. I got public service now. Let's do shit, y'all.
That's how you allow Bobby to be himself. You can't say, Bobby can't say that. Bobby said, what? You didn't shit.
Everybody shit, though.
You drank that shit. And you didn't shit. Something wrong with you.
Your shit,
I drank it.
Your shit backed up.
Yeah, you backed up. I drank it. I had to leave.
You got a traffic jam. In your shit.
That's what I love about Bobby. Bobby gonna tell you the truth, nigga. I went and took shit. Middle of the show, nigga. I had to do shit. You understand?
That's the question again, though.
And I feel better about it, too.
No, what was the question?
The alien question.
Yeah, if you found out that the aliens who created niggas were white, would you accept them?
Would you accept them?
Would you have a
Nigga
choice?
said I would kill myself.
Would you have a choice?
You would have a choice to accept it or not.
Really?
Yeah, you couldn't accept it. You don't have to accept it.
But I'm just saying, we are so
Mentally, you don't have to accept
inundated
it.
with racism.
Right.
What if the black alien said, we created the honkies?
Which they did. Sort of. Kind of.
And then the white aliens created the niggas.
I guess I'm on a terrestrial.
That would be funny.
That would be crazy, right?
That would be
For
funny.
irony, right?
Yep.
I'm on a terrestrial wave right now because when I think of aliens and that kind of thing, I'm like, it's no more negotiating. Whatever it is that they bring into town is the new protocol.
Some people can't mentally accept things. Just not even alien shit, just some regular everyday shit. Some people can't accept.
Right, we can't accept motherfuckers saying, I'm 9 years old and I was born a boy, but I feel like a girl.
Right. You think they gonna accept niggas?
The fuck do you mean you feel like a girl? Nigga, you got nuts. You better tug on them nuts and
Right.
drop, nigga. Right. I'm just saying, alien bring a whole nother thing to it.
Man, you gonna
Now-
accept that?
Who was the motherfucker that came and visited in the 60s from Venus?
Val Thor.
Val Thor.
Venus where?
Nigga,
Talking about the
the
planet,
planet
Venus?
Venus.
Oh.
Came and visited a motherfucker at the Pentagon.
Right.
I think
Yes.
visited, who did he visit?
In what kind of form?
So his whole name, human form, his whole name was Valiant Thor, the alien who lived in the Pentagon. Valiant Thor is the subject of a truly unbelievable story. We mean it, right? This is a real situation. He visited on March 16th, 1957. A strange craft landed in a farmer's field in Alexandria, Virginia. Local police arrived on the scene with guns drawn, expecting the worst. They were surprised to find what appeared to be an unharmed man stepping out of the craft. Now, this motherfucker was white.
Yep.
They were even more surprised when the man asked to speak with the president telepathically. It must have convinced them, so they immediately took him to the Pentagon. Over the next few days, the visitor would receive his meeting with the president in a fully furnished apartment deep within the Pentagon. The mission of Valiant Thor, aka Val Thor, according to Valiant Thor, he was sent here by a galactic council to convince humanity to shy away from the use of nuclear weapons. Now, let me just say this. That whole Wonder Woman episode,
I'm about to go watch that shit today.
the old Wonder Woman, Linda Carter.
How was you watching on the HBO?
It's on HBO Max, nigga.
Hey, nigga, I'm watching that.
Go to the DC section on HBO Max, my nigga.
Go to the deep sea section.
DC, nigga.
Oh,
Oh, God.
Okay.
All right, nigga. Oh God, nigga, DC, good.
This shit is, okay.
Val Thor. So
Val Thor.
There's another reference to the Galactic Federation. This shit keeps happening.
And it
There's
says,
always a Galactic Federation.
Val and his group of alien assistants hailed from the nearby planet of Venus. These aliens were humanoid in appearance with the single discrepancy of 6 fingers on each hand. Val convinced President Eisenhower to create a council against the use of nuclear weapons. However, the committee was repeatedly blocked by members of the CIA and the Department of Defense. When it became clear that the office of the president could not deliver the results which he came for, Val turned to evangelist Frank Stages. And do you remember Frank Stages?
Never heard of him.
Strangers? Never heard of him. Aliens and the Faith. Strangers had, oh God, now this shit getting crazy.
It started out crazy because if Thor, whoever the fuck he was really all of that, he'd have went in there and zapped them motherfuckers and then just planted the flag, and then we'd have been on to the next thing, man.
That's funny. I can't with Bobby. Thor, whoever the fuck the nigga is, would have came in here and zapped his ass. What the fuck? This is crazy. But this has been documented, right? That this motherfucker showed up.
When you say documented, what type of documentation?
It's all over the place. Let me see. We got a book here.
What did he roll up in? He came from Venus now. Come on now.
We Will Never Let You Down. Encounters with Val Thor and Journeys Beyond Earth. Paperback. This book came out in 2021. What the fuck? This nigga look like Captain Kirk.
Mysterious Ascension, The Strange Case of Valiant Thor.
So somebody answer my question, please. How did he get here?
They said he landed in a craft, Bobby.
Is there pictures of his whip?
I don't think they showed the whip, Bobby.
Yeah, I need to come up with some shit then if they rolling like that.
But see, let me just say, I think a lot of this shit is propaganda.
I do too.
Because white people can't have niggas having a story that they ain't got.
Absolutely.
I think they made all this shit up.
You mean the white aliens?
White people cannot, listen, when you pull up that motherfucker, pull up Credo Mutwa.
How do you
Pull
do
that
that?
motherfucker up.
Spell it.
Credo. C-R-E-D-O.
Okay.
You want to put a picture with the images?
Pull up Credo's ass.
That's Credo in other vernaculars.
Credo Mutwa. He just died last year.
In the hood, he Credo.
Kratos.
Okay, we'll call him Credo. Crazy Credo. What up, Credo? That motherfucker been talking about aliens. He died last year.
Yeah.
Credo Mutwa. He been talking about aliens for the past 5, 6, 7 decades. He is a Sanusi,
Which is?
a Sangoma, which is a wise man.
Okay.
South Africa, shaman. And white folk, there he is. White folk been at his feet for decades, making a living off of the oral traditions he's the one who said everything came out of South Africa. He said Egypt is the little brother of South Africa. He said you gotta remember, South Africa is north to them. Egypt is south, that's at the bottom. Because again, the Nile flows from Uganda upward and out into the Mediterranean.
So that's his crib right there?
Probably one of his cribs.
Sure. Yeah. That's an Earthship right there.
He looks like one, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, you get white boy David Icke. Pull up David Icke.
You just on Black Magic the other day.
This is what I'm saying, man. White people always come in and switching shit up. I want to get David Icke on the show.
You can get him. He was on Black Magic the other night.
Because I'm going to tell you right now, white folk always trying to demonize black folk. Now this man said aliens, he has sex with aliens.
Who?
Him. He got some alien pussy. You understand me?
Was it good?
Apparently it was.
This nigga's an alien pussy.
Damn.
There go David Icke.
He looked like an alien himself.
And then the reptilians come, and then the reptilian agenda. I've seen the number one, the 1%ers, and the queen, she has turned into a reptilian in front of me.
Nigga, did you see that Netflix show, Inside Job?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Now,
They told you everything in that shit. That one show with all the aliens, where everybody was aliens, all the elite. Did you see that? The reptilians?
Yes.
Dude, they killed that one.
See, and I don't believe it. I believe white folk got to create a narrative to say, because we're the 1% or the elitists, that we have some type of supernatural power. Let me tell you what the white people's supernatural power is. Lies. Manipulation. That's their supernatural power.
That's it.
That's the fuck it.
That's it.
Nothing else.
Well, give me a
Dude,
sack of that
the law,
then
the
to
law
go.
of balance would have to say that if there's melanated, highly melanated extraterrestrials, then there would be some non-melanated aliens.
Listen.
Ain't
A
just
motherfucking reptilian is melanated. Cause that nigga green.
Right. Absolutely. I'm talking about is completely like that nigga.
Listen, that's the Ashtar command.
The Ashtar command niggas. There has to be something like that in the law of balance of the universe.
That's the Ashtar command. But I'm gonna say this. Just like here, I think in the universe, the white aliens are inferior.
I think so too.
Just like here.
I would say so too.
I think the white aliens like, get your bitch ass over there and do what we told you.
Yep.
And you. That's what I think.
Oh boy.
The black aliens like, hey, keep fucking up, Nick. We gonna send your bitch ass down to earth.
Smack shit out your bitch
That's
ass.
what I think.
Smack shit out your bitch ass.
You know, so as you put that way, this is beginning to feel like a shit pile.
That's what I'm saying. And I'm telling you, they finna tell y'all about this shit. Go back to Credo.
And it would have to be because what melanin can do, humans have found, just humans here on the planet have found out what melanin can do. And if we found out what it can do just here, just think of extraterrestrials who have it and have been known what it can do for millions of years. They've cultivated every power melanin can work. So obviously they would have, their technology would probably be over people who are non-melanated, since melanin is everywhere in the universe. It makes up everything.
That motherfucker said when he got initiated to become a Sanusi, a Sangoma, he got some alien pussy. And it was reptilian. Look at Bobby. Yeah, this is why I say shit.
That's what he said.
Because I want Bobby to respond.
I didn't get an erection out of that whatsoever. A reptile.
Apparently she had ass. Apparently that pussy was fire.
Right.
All I know is, and now keep in mind, this is why this has been my working philosophy. The Masons talked about it when they talked about Lucifer being their God. The best way to keep the masses away from knowledge is to demonize knowledge.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Spookism.
Knowledge is evil, motherfucker. Belief and faith is good.
Evil is good.
That's been my working. Now, all of the Masons got this illuminated information that motherfuckers like him and others have, but they are sworn to secrecy. You can't say shit about this.
Then how are we talking about it?
Because motherfuckers like him said, fuck y'all, I'm finna come out and talk about it.
A lot of whistleblowers. A lot of whistleblower Masons.
So then the white boy come down to Africa. I mean, the white boy spent a lot of time with him.
David Icke. Yeah.
Then you see I saw videos of other white people just down there. Baba Credo, Baba.
Baba? Father? Really?
And it just pissed me off that niggas just don't even give a fuck. He died last year, don't even give a fuck.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he died. I think he was 95.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Leonard Nimoy, back in the 80s. Remember Leonard Nimoy had that In Search Of television show?
Yeah.
Yep, he had him on there. Yep.
Went down there.
Is that right?
See, honkies know. Let's go fuck with the Babalawos that's got the connection to the spirit shit. He was talking about aliens way back then. And he was basically saying, yes, aliens came, fucked niggas in different societies and cultures. And nigga, that became the hierarchy of the priesthood. Now later on, in different cultures, after we seeded and started them, say like the Far East, these motherfuckers call themselves the Serpent Kings, the Nagas. The motherfucking emperor in Japan, that motherfucker was a serpent. He was a Naga.
Yep.
So the reptilians, we was taught was evil according to the Western translation of the Bible.
Yep.
Anything snake-like is some demonic shit.
Yep.
Huh? Anything snake-like. That's the devil.
Anything serpent.
What is that remote?
What is it? Slytherin.
The House of Slytherin, nigga.
Slytherin.
I don't want to be in the House of Slytherin, nigga. Put me in Gryffindor.
You speak Parseltongue. Harry. He's a Parseltongue.
Now, for Bobby, who don't know what the fuck Parseltongue
I was just looking for some way to try to translate this shit y'all talking about.
Parseltongue is the snake language. So,
Is that anything like Patois?
like,
No, Bobby, no.
I love Bobby. So explain the serpent kings with kingdom, with kingship, Negas, Nagas, nigga, Niger. Explain that.
I mean, you just did. Like,
I just gave the words, but I'm just saying, tie them together.
No, I mean, that just, the enlightened portion of the population was the Nagas, but the head was the most enlightened. And so this is where he get that name from, or, that moniker. And so you see it all, that's why you see it all around through all the priesthood. So everyone who was at the top of that priesthood had that moniker on them. So that's where all that shit comes from. And then again, going back to the zombie shit, or zombie is also a serpent god, which represents enlightenment. And they flipped it to make you seem it mean, or to make you think it means mindless, a mindless being. And literally, it's a literal flip. You go from enlightened God, an enlightened God, to a mindless monster being. But this is the magic. They learned your system magic, and they working that shit on you right now.
Oh, fuck them up with this too, Kev. What did the European kings call themselves?
Merovingians?
No.
What you talking about?
We talking about the motherfuckers from England.
Pendragon.
Pendragons.
Pendragon. Pendragon means feathered serpent. Feathered serpent.
See,
What is a Pendragon?
Arthur like in the Arthur stories.
What is Arthur story?
You know, King Arthur in the Knights of the Round Table. Yeah, King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table. So he was called, in the story, he was Arthur Pendragon. Pendragon means feathered serpent. Pen goes back, the etymology of pen is feather, because they used to write with feathers.
Right.
Back in the day, so it means feathered serpent.
Well, congratulations. Y'all have scramble my brains.
Bobby, listen, man. Just because you don't know this shit don't mean this ain't your shit, brother.
Now, every day's a school day, for me.
But the symbolism of the feathers, though, of the dragon meant in light his mind, your mind has been freed. That was the...
Well, I want some of that.
I want it. Your mind is free.
I want it back. Now, it's been hijacked, man.
It's been hijacked.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying, y'all. All this shit that's going the fuck on today ain't gonna get resolved without knowledge of self, without cooperation, without unity, without working together, without supporting each other in some kind of way. That's all I got to say on it. Anything else is a distraction, in my opinion.
Right now, especially.
And listen, we got over 1,000 motherfuckers in here, and we don't got 1,000 likes.
Hit that damn button.
I don't understand.
I gotta. Where can I get one of them shirts there? I need that. I need that.
On the Real Niggas website.
What does it say? I don't answer questions. Know your right foundation.
This is what you should tell police officers when they ask you anything. You say, I don't answer questions. And you remain silent.
You say, well, what you answer? Nigga statements?
Follow this baton.
You don't know. You don't answer shit. Any question a police officer asks you is trying to incriminate. He's trying to get you to incriminate yourself.
And you will.
So you say, I don't answer
And
questions.
you know niggas is good at self-incrimination.
Dude, and the judges will tell you 90% of convictions come from people who've given up themselves.
And how it happens is, what had happened was, see, what's your name, them had, next thing you know, your ass is
90%
going
of
to
you
jail.
niggas admit to guilt or you give up before the trial. You say, all right, you take the plea deal.
And start snitching.
Yep.
Now that plea deal shit, that's really how niggas, boy, you
take a
going
plea
to jail
deal.
on the plea.
Because they convince you that if you go through the trial, you're going
We got you on this anyway, nigga.
It'll get worse. Yeah.
If you go to trial, you're going to hell.
That's what they're trying to
We're
tell
going
you.
to drag your mama into it, nigga, it's over.
Yep. But you actually most likely have a better chance of winning if you go to trial. So but they don't tell you hell no.
Well, niggas ain't good at reasonable doubt either.
Right. You did it, huh, nigga?
The reason why niggas ain't good at reasonable doubt because niggas think telling the truth gets you off.
Yep. Yep. Well, you see what
Hey, nigga, you better shut the fuck up
Don't say shit.
before you put yourself in some shit now.
Yes.
Do you know when you respond to a court case, your response puts you in the case?
Yes.
If you don't respond, they just have to keep fucking with you. They got to keep showing up to fuck with you. But the moment you go, hey,
Yep.
I didn't do this,
That's called cognizance.
then you respond, now you're in the case.
What you just did, as soon as you go, hey, Legally, that's called cognizance, which means you have been noticed. And now you are responsible for the notice. So, but if you keep going, keep pushing it.
What you gotta do is be like, I don't see that.
Dodgeball, nigga.
You're not in the case.
Yep.
The moment you go, wait a minute.
That is true, nigga.
You in the case.
No, you just broke in jail. That's what you just did.
You broke
into jail. I left something over there in the corner. Can I grab that? Get your bitch ass over there.
Oh, boy.
That is true.
I'm gonna say this, and then we over. I love Bobby. Bobby coming here and cut the fuck up. Bobby, we missed you last Saturday on KBLA, man.
What happened?
I just held it down by myself, yelling at people, talking shit about LeBron.
Oh, man.
Wait a minute. Did you see what happened with that bitch ass nigga did in the last game?
What did he do?
So the player.
You really don't like that nigga, do you?
No, I'm just saying, nigga. This is some bitch ass shit. So this is some bitch ass shit. So this player, something happened. It was a foul on the player, whatever. LeBron had a foul. So the dude walked past LeBron and barely grazed LeBron with his arm.
Bane.
Yeah, he barely grazed LeBron with his arm. LeBron pushed him in the back and tried to punk him. Dude is smaller than him. How come your bitch ass didn't do that to Isaiah Stewart, nigga, who was about to fucking decapitate your ass?
Yeah, hold on. In all fairness, the nigga drew blood from Isaiah.
Huh? Say again?
The nigga did draw blood on Isaiah.
And he's getting ready to get decapitated.
He needed an escort because that boy was trying to run
right
him
now.
down.
But he did stay behind Russell and
Nigga,
everybody
he was
else.
hiding like a motherfucker, nigga. Russell Westbrook was the only nigga who wanted to smoke. Russell walked, hey, nigga, what's that?
Well, no,
Carmelo too, yeah, Carmelo
They
and
showed a video saying, the motherfucker ain't coming through here.
Yep, Carmelo and Russell, the realest niggas on the
brother.
team.
There we go.
Yep.
The motherfucker said, he not coming back through here. I said,
Carmelo
get that nigga, Carmelo.
Carmelo and Russell is gangsters. Nigga, what's happening? Nigga, what you gonna do, nigga?
Well, since I had great seats last night, I will share this news with you. It's officially over for the Lakers. However, the pursuit of the scoring record is in full effect. LeBron is going to preserve all of his energy to put the ball in the basket.
Hole, yeah, so he can get that scoring
get
record.
that rest on the other end.
How he don't get the scoring record either?
Huh?
Nope.
Well,
Because
the way it's set up, he's got a legitimate shot because this is the first time in my years of watching sports that it's been tolerated to literally not play on the other end.
Right.
LeBron
That's
is
crazy. Yeah, no defense. No defense.
Bobby, is his arms open? This nigga said, Bobby.
This nigga texting when they beat
Bobby said LeBron's arms is folded over. Fuck y'all.
He plays no defense.
And then he be looking at his teammate like,
right.
what are y'all doing?
Remember this? Kyle Kuzma had to push that nigga onto his defensive player one time. He was standing there, and Kyle Kuzma walked by and said, get your bitch ass over there.
But here's the question. Is this tantamount to motherfuckers helping you get a triple-double?
No, who are you talking about?
What I mean by that is,
Kareem.
you know how,
Kareem.
yeah, I'm going to help you get a triple-double because you're about to break a record.
Right.
Him not playing defense and the team allowing it and them like actually helping him to get the point so he can reach Kareem's point number.
Oh, that's been
like
going
if
on
you're
for
not
a while,
getting it in the context
Right, in
of
the
a
game,
real
right.
game, a struggle, then it's kind of like
You didn't do that shit?
you don't really earn that.
Right. Well, that's been becoming more and more prevalent. One generation to the next.
Right.
You know, this buddy system shit. You know, and I'm wondering how much longer before people just say, all right, stop it. You done went too far. Because Russell Westbrook, I didn't even really pay attention to what people had been saying over the last couple of years about how he's been able to get triple-double because he steals rebounds from his teammates, you know.
Yeah.
And they box out for him.
Yeah, they box out for him.
You know, it's like, wait a minute. So you're a stat man. Okay,
Dude, but
that's good.
him and LeBron have bought into the whole, this is the stat generation, and that will live on when none of these people are seeing us play. all they have to do is just look. Nobody's gonna keep pulling all their games.
Stats can be manipulated. Like Stephen A. Smith is running around yelling that Steph Curry is the greatest shooter in the history
of the game.
And I'm saying the game changed.
Right. He takes 17 threes a game.
Right. The game itself now allows teams to take 30 threes a game. Can you imagine Ray Allen shooting 30 threes a game?
Right.
Or Reggie Miller running off picks?
Or Dale Ellis.
Like, guys can shoot. You can't quantify saying he's the greatest shooter.
Or what's Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf.
He can ball.
Now,
that boy
is 72 years old right now. That still high.
That nigga's 72 years old.
That motherfucking shot is
so
dollars.
pure. It's insane.
Right now.
Yes. And what's amazing is he played with Tourette's.
Oh, he did?
Somebody said Craig Hodges.
Oh my God, thank you.
Listen, my son worked out with Craig Hodges. Mm-hmm. And in that, were you there in Inglewood at the same gym where we got Jared?
No, y'all put me out after that.
Y'all put me out.
First off, this motherfucker Bobby been at damn near every workout since the 8th grade.
Right there.
You know, Bobby done tackled Nuri.
Yeah, we ain't through.
Shit.
We ain't through. We far from through.
Motherfucking the coaches from St. John's is watching new workout. Bobby tackled.
Oh, shit.
I didn't tackle the coach.
No, you tackled Nuri. They on the floor working out.
Teachable moment.
What you doing, nigga?
Teachable.
Said this nigga just had surgery.
We wanted to make sure that everything was,
That's right. Hey, I'm with you, Bob.
You don't know till you get tested, man. Come on.
But he was out there with Craig Hodges? Whatever with Craig?
He was out there with Craig Hodges.
He broke
Craig Hodges, in the few times that he worked out with my son, that motherfucker gave up so many jewels. Say, nigga, it's too much, you're lifting off the wrong foot. Yeah, you're not on balance right here. I need you to shift over here. I said, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then, and Jerry did the same shit.
Yeah.
Put your foot back and then attack with this foot.
Yeah.
But
do what I told you to do. Mm-hmm. Make the layup like this. I said, what the fuck?
So, it's just amazing how these instances we're talking about, as we share them with a population of people right now, and then the subsequent people who will see this is how you really live your life, man, in the moment,
Right.
Actually get off the couch and engage with other human beings, and possibly things might get better.
Right. Mm-hmm. I want to say this about LeBron. He would never be reaching the goddamn scoring title if Kobe didn't sit out for 3 damn years. Kobe would have killed that shit.
What 3 years? What 3 years?
Well, actually, you got to
sat out the
first 3 years in his career.
Well, no, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about when the last couple of years. So he sat out. Excuse me. The Achilles year, after he tore his Achilles, he had to sit out. Then he injured his knee. Then he injured his shoulder. Those are 3 years that he barely played. He barely played.
But then add the first 3 years of his career because he didn't start.
Right,
that's 6 years.
Right, that's right. That's true. That's right. He came off the bench.
Really, all the damage he did was in a 14-year span.
That's true. He came off the bench.
Because if the motherfucker came, like if Kobe went to Charlotte instead of the Lakers,
he'd have never won a championship.
But he would have never won a championship.
But he'd have a million points.
He would have had a million points for sure.
No, they'd have put his arm in a sling. He'd have been like this right
See,
here.
Bobby's one of these old school battles. This is what I love about Bobby. Bobby come up to one of the training sessions where New was at in Glendale. Come on, where y'all training at? We in Glendale, Bobby. Okay, give me the address. I'll be there. I'm gonna be there. Motherfucking Bobby come to the goddamn training session. Bobby go, these motherfuckers traveling. I said, Bobby, that's the Euro step. They do that now. Motherfucker, that's traveling. You understand? Bobby,
old school. That's right, Bobby.
That shit they teaching them wrong. They're traveling. I said, shit legal now, Bobby.
Hey,
no, that shit wrong.
That ain't part of the game. What the fuck he doing?
And then Bobby the type nigga that he'll go talk to the trainer. Hey man, what the fuck you doing? You understand? How much these motherfuckers pay you? You out here fucking your kids' lifestyle.
What the fuck you doing?
Oh
I wish he was lying, but that did happen though, man.
What you doing out here, man?
Teaching traveling, man.
Hey, nigga, Bobby does not fuck around. Even my uncle. Now, Bobby know my uncle. Even my uncle ain't as crazy as Bobby. We was in Fullerton, Fresno State, playing against motherfucking Northwestern. New's junior year. Apparently, New wasn't shooting enough when he got the ball, because he barely got the ball.
For Bobby?
This Bobby. Bobby be sitting in the stands, get a little anxious. The game ain't going right, Bobby be like, you know what, I got to go. I'll be right back. Bobby will not sit still if the game ain't played right. You know.
I got to go. I'll be right back.
What the fuck is this? Rocking back and forth. Then he be like, okay, man, I'll be right back. So when Bobby got up, this motherfucker walked by the bench. Shoot the motherfucking ball.
You know what the New?
You sitting right there. Hey, shoot the motherfucking ball. Bobby walked the fuck out. My uncle sitting right here like, your friend passed me up. Shoot the motherfucking ball. I said, God damn.
Your friend passing it up.
Nick.
What did New say?
I mean, what could New say? I think Bobby was talking to the coach. I don't even think Bobby was talking to New. Give him the goddamn ball.
Let this motherfucker shoot.
I said, what the fuck?
There you go.
True story.
What's your birthday, Uncle Bobby?
Same as Nelson Mandela, July 18th.
July 18th. Yeah. You cancer.
No, it just some stuff, man. It was either that or have a stroke. Because it wasn't right, man. You know, the man over there talking about nothing and New get in the game and they throwing the ball to brick masons and shit, man.
Yeah, he cancer. Hell yeah. He's feeling all of that shit. Hell yeah. He's all into it.
Hey, get a nigga the ball.
You know, Bob is a moon sign. He's a Cancer, man. My brother's birthday's on the 17th.
A moon sign or a water sign?
The moon runs his...
He's connected to the moon, so that means he changes just like the moon.
So the nigga a moon sign or a water sign?
He's a water sign, but he's connected to the moon.
Okay,
basically.
so he ain't a moon sign.
I'm explaining.
Well, y'all figure it out.
Y'all send me the memo. Y'all send me the damn memo, nigga. Y'all get it. When y'all niggas get it, I'll get it.
Man, what the fuck going on with me? You know, Bobby is with the moon. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for having us back on the ZoWhat Morning Show.
Get everybody.
I want everybody to support everything that everybody has.
KnowYourRightsFoundation.org. Real quick.
I'm with that, y'all.
Everybody, I was giving this deal for the vaccine religious
I
exemption
got that in my
cards.
bag
It was supposed to be over on the 7th. Y'all been hitting me up because y'all, I got it late. I didn't see the video until late. All right, look here, man. This is the goddamn last week. Last week, for one more week until next Monday, I will put the vaccine religious exemption cards in the package if you buy the Great Book of Melanin Research hard book at realknockers.com. But if you just want the package by itself, you got to go to KnowYourRightsFoundation.org, or if you just want this card by itself, I don't sell it on my website. I only sell it on Know Your Rights.
I got mine in my backpack right now, nigga.
Right.
Ain't going home. I don't leave home without it.
As you should, Bobby.
Yeah, sure do.
Juice King. Juice Wilson.
Juice Wilson. People stack up on the seeds. It's like Kevin was talking about the seeds and the fruits, you know, juices. Please support We Juice.
So when they squeeze like lemon into their tea, just take the seed out.
No.
What should they?
No, never mind. We just talking about the seeds. You know, everybody.
Hey, remember to get your Shinergy.
Yeah.
The chicken and the energy.
So everybody knows you need vitamin C as always. You need celery juice. You need turmeric. Please work on your health. Please work on your health. More fruits in your diet. Even though we don't really eat a lot of fruits, even though we should buy seeds.
Wait, hold on one second. I got it. Jeff Wilson, he said, these niggas got a revisionist selective memory. Charlotte had a really good squad when Kobe was drafted. The addition of Kobe could have pushed them over the top.
What?
Probably the fuck so. But it was
They had
Charlotte,
grandmama.
nigga.
They had grandmama.
We from LA, nigga.
How many championships
from
Charlotte?
Charlotte ain't got a single championship.
Nothing. Zero.
What kind of baby tiny ass market we paying attention to? Nigga, we in LA. The fuck?
Yeah,
The only time we see Charlotte, it was when you niggas make a trip out here.
Right. Seriously.
Oh shit, the bees is over here playing against the purple and gold niggas. We wouldn't have known if you niggas was good unless you made it to the goddamn championship or some shit.
Which did not happen.
Which didn't happen. We don't even know your colors. What color is the uniform over there? I don't give a fuck who you had on your team. We didn't know them niggas.
Ain't nobody follow no bugs. Hornets.
No disrespect to Charlotte Hornets fans. I'm just saying. When you from LA, nigga, what the fuck? You don't pay attention to all them little small markets.
Nobody following no bugs.
Well, since we selling secrets, somebody, the 9th, yesterday was the 50th anniversary of the end of the 33-game win streak by the Los Angeles 71-72 Laker team. And I just went back and looked at the episode where we covered that in Westward, the podcast, which you can get on Apple or iTunes and that kind of thing.
Podcast.
And episode 5 was that episode where we dealt with the win streak, and it's a beautiful story, and I'm happy to have been a part of that. And then we talked about Kobe a minute ago. Episode 9 of Westward podcast is a tribute to Kobe. We had some of the most incredible footage. We had the actual last minutes of the flight.
Damn.
What?
What?
Yeah, we got that.
How'd y'all get that?
I deal
Nigga,
with white
Bobby,
people, man.
nigga.
Got white folks on my team.
He said, hey, you
you-
get a couple
And I love the way Bobby
Air
talk to
traffic
white
controller
folk, too.
That was going on, all of that's on episode 9.
Bobby talked to white folk like, if you don't do what you say you're gonna do, this could
There's
end
gonna be
with
some
me
furniture
stabbing.
moving.
That's how Bobby. You say what? Okay now.
I ain't
Bobby.
saying.
Okay now. Yes. I love the way Bobby talked to white
It's a
folk.
beautiful thing to know that you can actually back up what you're saying.
Right, no doubt.
We captured some amazing social history in the Westward Project. We really did, man. It's a fabulous piece of work. And if you want more information about Westward or anything related to BGS, you can reach me at Bobby@realmendon'tplay.com.
There you go. Finish plugging your weed juice, man.
Everybody's always keep your vitamin orange chicken up. What, you don't like the orange chicken? Synergy.
The synergy.
So, celery, these are things that we need every day. Vitamin orange chicken, celery to keep you anti-inflammatories, because if we eat a lot of
Nigga,
sugar.
did you say that twice?
What?
Anti-inflammatories?
Anti-inflammatory. Turmeric, celery, vitamin C. These are important things that you have in your diet every day. Vitamin orange chicken, turmeric, celery.
The one reason that you should be able to trust him,
I trust
I
you.
ain't talking about you. I'm talking about folks. You know,
You know,
look
niggas
at
don't trust us
No,
niggas.
look at him. He don't look the same in all the years I've known him.
That's true.
I ain't seen nothing in his structure change.
That's
So
true.
It speaks to what he's doing. It must be working.
And you know the women love you, boy. They love you. With or without that tooth, nigga. I mean, I get private messages. Leave him alone. Stop talking about his tooth. He's still a very handsome man. His tooth does not take
going
away
too
from
far
his
over there,
beauty.
What'd you say?
We having too much fun, man.
They love that nigga, man. You better not say nothing else about this man's tooth, or I'ma unsubscribe.
That was funny.
That was a real.
See, look, there you go.
That was a real.
He fine.
Oh shit! That did.
He fine. They love you, boy.
That sure is in there.
And I don't give a fuck what you say. I made the boy famous by talking about that saloon door. The boy's legend now.
That nigga's great.
Keep fucking with this man, man. Now, I will say this. Please continue to support the Shrouded Lighthouse. Like I said, we only have 500 copies left. Get the book. Get the book. Please go get the book so I can get them out my house. I just got my house painted.
Already?
Oh, it's beautiful. Well,
Okay.
kind of.
When you inviting us over? Okay.
You already did, man.
No, we didn't go.
Man,
You went.
you're not gonna get to see the other side of his life, man. He's actually in a white neighborhood.
Don't do me like that. Don't.
In a white neighborhood. Oh, snap.
I got niggas in my building that be nosy.
What the fuck is you, nigga?
I hate when niggas. Hey.
You one of us?
I said, what's happening, man? Don't do me like that. God damn.
That was in the Caucasoid neighborhood.
No, but you know what's cool? Like 8 months ago, the person who talks to me the most is a little Asian lady
Oh.
named Irene.
Okay.
Irene told me everything I needed to know.
About the building?
Yeah. Told me everything I need to know.
The fuckery? And the good and the fuckery?
This is the way you get in. This is the way you get out. I said, Irene, little Asian lady.
Shout out to Irene.
Irene cool to the motherfucker, boy. Yeah, but listen. I need to get all this shit out my house. The inventory.
Gotta go.
We got 500 copies left. Please, 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 please support theshroudedlighthouse.com. We've got 26 5-star reviews on Amazon.com. A lot of people are really getting something out of this book. I'm very proud of it. I got professionals reading it, a lot of clinicians. They're really picking it up in a big way. Trust me, it is a benefit to your life if you actually get it. TheShroudedLighthouse.com. Support, 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 support. Support all the black-owned businesses, Made Man, Sakari, H-report, of course, Total Package Energy, Z-Moss, Beal Sauce, X-Wolf. Please, please, please support all of these brands. We appreciate you guys for tuning in. This was a wonderful show. And Sarah.
Sydney Portier.
Sydney Portier.
Oh, yeah, the long ships.
Let me just say,
The mall.
I know Bobby has a Sydney Portier story.
Please go watch the long ships.
Of course I do.
Bobby probably cut Sydney Portier out. This
No.
nigga-
Sydney just had a presence that was magnetic. He was 6'4".
Was he?
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that helped a lot because I didn't have trouble with the little ones. You know, the little Jamie Foxxes and them kind of folk. You know, I had trouble with them. But
Little Jamie Foxxes.
but anyway, he was just a very regal man. And when they had the launch of the Malcolm X postal stamp, I was honored to be at that particular event. And Miss Shabazz, formerly known as Attila, got up and she shared a story. She said, "There's a man sitting in the back today, and I'm so glad he came because when my father was killed, it sent my family into chaos. And the man in the back of the room took us into his home for about 5 months. They stayed with Sydney Portier.
Wow. Wow.
Man,
I
shout out
met
to
Sydney Portier one time, and I didn't say a motherfucking thing. Because like Bobby said, I'm 6'2", he was 6'4". And it was one of those moments where you just know shit is all good. It was one of those shit is all good moments. And I'm gonna tell you where I saw him, where we were in the same aisle, and we kicked it in that aisle for about an hour and a half.
Really?
And he asked me, because I wasn't gonna say shit to him,
Why not?
but because I didn't want to bother him. You know, in Hollywood, niggas feel like, man, shit, I'm over here.
Yeah, nigga, hey, Sydney, what's cracking, my nigga? Look here.
But I don't like to be bothered. Motherfuckers be coming. Hey, nigga, can I get a reading? Nigga, get the. Anyway.
Can I get a reading?
It was at the Bodhi Tree.
Y'all don't.
What is that?
The Bodhi Tree on
Bodhi
Melrose. It used to be this metaphysical bookstore. It's not
Oh,
there anymore.
Wow, the Bodhi Tree. You saw Sidney Poitier at the
We was
Bodhi
in the
Tree?
same aisle. I was reading the Krishnamurti book, and he was like, "What book is that?" Because I waited. I wasn't gonna say shit.
Right.
Just nigga, that's Sidney motherfucking Poitier, nigga. Sitting right here with me, nigga.
But I'm like, nigga, he in the spiritual bookstore.
But I just let it be what it was. And then he leaned over and was like, "What you reading?" I said, "Man, I'm reading this Krishnamurti book." He was like, "I heard of him." And I started talking about Krishnamurti. He was like, "Oh, yeah."
What are you reading, man? What are you reading, young man?
The motherfucker he was cool as a fan. And like you said, Bobby, there was an air of regality, you know. And he was like, "Young brother, you know, what you checking out?" "This is what I'm checking out." I was like, "Oh, man, that's
what's up.
motherfucking Sidney.
Sydney,
My nigga."
The long ships, the more.
And then we both settled back into our books. And then when I left, he was like, "All right, good brother, thank you for putting me up on that." I said, "Goddamn, Sidney."
Nigga, the universe put you right there with Sidney Poitier. You take advantage of that shit, nigga. You
Well,
never,
he did.
you never seen him again.
I think I did.
They just recounted it like it happened 15 minutes ago.
Yeah, they sure did.
Now, let me say this. You remember We All in the Same Gang video?
Yeah.
I was a fucking idiot for that. Because I was there on the set, because you know, Broadway produced a record on that All in the Same Gang video. And I met everybody. Will Smith, Eazy-E, George Clinton, Hammer, Dre.
All the same.
I met everybody. And they all signed this leather jacket that I had.
That's so much money.
Do you know I threw that leather jacket away?
Oh! You need to be smoking out the window behind that. Damn.
What?
Yeah.
Is it a bad jacket?
Why the fuck would you throw that jacket away?
I don't know.
We do stuff like that in life, man. You know, it's like.
I mean, it was covered in signatures.
Damn.
Dude,
That's $100,000 jacket.
at least on auction. Right now on eBay, you could probably get.
I threw that motherfucker away.
$250,000,
Man.
$500,000 jacket, Jeff.
And a TV
I guess it was
right
ugly.
Damn.
Not
Somebody would have
anymore.
paid $500,000 for that.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
You kidding? God damn. All those signatures?
Well, all right, y'all.
All right, we're about to get up out of here. None but love.
Yeah.
Appreciate everybody.
Yeah.
Deuces.
All right.